missed my flight. Didn't do it on purpose. Yeah, don't worry. I'll keep it safe. Okay, bye.
This is a dream come true.
And here we are. It is finals day here in Cauipe for day number 4. And what a week it's been so far. We've seen epic conditions. We've seen epic riding. Joining me once again, Ramiro. I mean, it's finals day. We've been waiting for this moment. And what a day we have on our hands.
Man, what a day we have forward. We're really excited to see all the action right now on the back, which is Kaya practicing some blind takeoff. It's been truly pushed the progression of the sport in this event, huh? Yeah, I mean, it's been epic. I mean, let's just review, how we actually got to this point. So today, for those joining, it's finals. So we have women's semifinals, men's semifinals, and then obviously the finals. It's heats of 4, and all the big names are still in the mix. If we look at yesterday with the women, standout performance has to go to Bruna Kajir. 100%. Out of the 8 high-scoring tricks, she got 5 of them. And to mention the 4 most important of her category were the slim fighter, where she added a mute grab in there, a KHB with a perfect execution, Mov showing how like a simpler trick but really executed power kite low can score super high, and a pit rose. Yeah, epic stuff from Bruno there. Also, we saw Kaya doing that world's first, I believe. Yeah, that was the world first. That was 2 days ago. That was in the first round. Hopefully Kaya can show us those tricks again on the semifinals, so she will be able to maybe get a spot in the final if she does so. Yeah, I mean, also really, really good to see Rita back, because she obviously had her injury, and she's competed at both stops so far. As you can see, we have the lovely drone. Rita having a second place finish in France and now in the semifinals once again. But let's just talk about the spot. Where are we? The freestyle mecca. The freestyle mecca, 100%. We are here in Cauipe, the closed lagoon from Cumbuco, a very known place in kiteboarding history and nowadays as well for the whole progression of the sport. Everybody is coming to Brazil to progress in the big air, foiling, and especially to Cauipe to progress the freestyle. Here's where we see the most advanced freestyle maneuvers on Earth, pretty much. Yeah, no, and this is going to see hopefully some more never been done today, some world's first.
What makes this lagoon so good? What is it? The flat water, obviously. We've got steady, nice winds. It's not too strong.
There is a mix of factors. First of all, the lagoon is very close to the ocean, so it makes the wind to become super steady. There's no gas. There's nothing to interfere, giving the perfect, consistent wind for people to be able to rely on the trick, knowing what to expect once they go for that pop. Then the perfect flat water as well to be able to have a clean takeoff. And for last but not least, it's very helpful as well having fresh water and not salty water, because makes the impact way softer, making possible to go harder without compromising so much the body.
Yeah, and we're also seeing actually when they go and do their tricks, a lot of riders, we're seeing both left foot forward and right foot forward, but the majority opting for right foot forward here at this spot.
Yeah, especially depending on the wind direction. Sometimes it shifts a little bit more and you can get some good flat water going left foot, but it's definitely a right foot forward spot. You get the best flat water, wind direction, you can speed up a lot going right foot forward. So people, if they have the tricks on their backs, they try to go right foot forward as well. They close it to the judges, so it's more impact. But yeah, they do both, but it's definitely a right foot forward spot.
And conditions today, they're looking prime.
They're looking prime. Maybe not 11 yet, 13, but really nice, consistent. For some riders, that's better. For some riders, that's worse. We'll see how it impacts on the riding.
Yeah, so we've got about 3 hours roughly of competition, just shy of 3 hours. So local time here is just around 10:45. We're going to be kicking things off with the women's semi-final. But before we do, we're recapping now onto the men's of round number 3 yesterday, because, wow, we saw some unbelievable heats. We keep saying every heat is like a final. Some standout moments have to be Kimo Mahmoud yesterday getting it on the last trick, booking his way into a semi-final. Maxime Chablos put in the highest combination total from 4 tricks with a 33.67. And we can't forget Davi Ribeiro as well with that perfect 10.
100%. There's been some really important moments yesterday. Kimo getting into the semi-final, his last trick, scoring that KHB5 that put him right there. Arthur Gilbert as well. He was looking bad at the beginning of the heat, and at the very end, his last 2 tricks scored him really high scores, giving him a spot in the semi-final for our previous world champion. Gianmaria Cocoluto and Maxime Chablos got there smoothly. Both of them, amazing performance. The kite position of these two guys being insanely good.
Yep.
Gianmaria Cocoluto on all his trick, always kite low, power, lot of amplitude, and one trick to highlight was the MOV 7 of Maxime Chablos. I'm not sure if you guys have seen the replay of those, but he really needs to steer the kite up at this moment he was landing, because it was going low. It was really close on the water.
Yeah, he was putting up on the line. It was super, super tight. So if you're just tuning in, let's talk about judging criteria, okay? Because it's all well and good. You know, we see these amazing tricks, but what is it the judges are looking for? We really look at, obviously, the kite angle, speed in, speed out, the amplitude of a trick, and it's going to be 7 tricks, 4 counting.
Yeah, as you mentioned it right there, amplitude is a very important factor, especially in different conditions like we've seen in France. It's choppy, it's hard to gain speed, it's hard to go big because you don't really know where you're going to land, but here on the perfect flat water lagoon of Cauipe is the place to go as big as you can. If you're not going big here, you're not going big anywhere. So
exactly that.
We want to see big dimension, those tricks, going very high, very big, fast, landing quick, kite position on the right angle. But all these factors come into play. It's always a trade-off in between technicality, execution, and how these factors play.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, you got the little bit of inside knowledge from some of our riders today. We came a little bit early. We got a bit of a feel. There was a skippers meeting this morning. Head judge Alvaro explaining exactly what he's looking for as well. One thing he did say is that on the half cab moments, you have to be super inverted, because yesterday we had that situation where, was it a half cab mode, was it not, was that inversion there? So one thing Alvaro mentioned was, you know, inversions, they've got to be properly done. And what were some of the riders saying this morning? Because you caught up, you know, what's the inside knowledge?
I was walking around the beach trying to have a bit of an insight from all the semi-finalists. From Bruna, I heard some whispers that if she's doing good, she will try to show us a MOB 5 and a grab KGB. Both tricks, not sure if they've been done before. I think grab KGB has been done before by the girls, but pretty sure MOB 5 has never been done in comp, and it's such a beautiful trick. It will be epic to see Bruna sending it. On the other side, I was speaking as well with Maxime Chablos. He was very stoked with his performance yesterday. He said from the hillside category, he's really happy with the Heart Attack 7 and MOB 7, probably not changing those. But if he needs to step it up on something, it's probably on the combo. He definitely wants to go for a longer grab on that switch back move at the end. He was telling me it's a bit of a struggle to get the right tension, as after coming from a heart attack 7, landing so fast, so strong, you get a lot of slack when approaching the second trick. But he's going to be working on that, and probably not that many toe side takeoffs, as been speaking, because it's been hard for them to get really high scores on the toe side. So most of them are relying on the inverts, the blind takeoff, the rewinds. So we'll see, even the combos, as Maxime has just said before. Also, one trick that will be very interesting to see that it's possible is Finn Flugel may attempt a KGB9.
Oh, it's going to be exciting. Can't wait. As you mentioned, we're in the freestyle mecca, the best sport that you can possibly be. We're so close to getting started now. Upcoming heats in the semi-final. Going to be kicking things off with the woman. I mean, let me just go through these semi-finals of the men as well before we move over to the women, because the women will be going first. But Kima Mahmoud, Artie Gilbert, Jean-Marie Coccoluto, and Maxime Chablos in one semi-final. On the other hand, Valentin Garat, Leo Verechia, Finn Flugel, and Davi Ribeiro. Absolutely stacked.
Insanely stacked.
And then we go over to the women's semi-finals. This is what we're going to be starting with today for day number 4. Semi-final number 1. We're going to be having Julia Heckhausen, Matilda Roux, Kaya Lehmann, and Francesca Bagnoli. So, talk us through these riders. I mean, Francesca, the one with the highest ranking, believe she's ranked currently number 4. The other riders, Kaya, just joining the tour this year. She has done the youth before, but has really sort of put her name down as well.
100%. Showing some tricks that haven't been seen before in the women's division.
Yeah.
Really pushing some new tricks. Those double S-bend to blind, really nicely executed, and those blind takeoff. Really a European semi-final here with 2 Germans, 1 French, and 1 Italian. We'll see this powerhouse, what they bring to us.
Yeah, Kaya as well. First podium finish in her first event, finishing 3rd in Dunkirk. So she's really, really cooking. And as you mentioned, we've seen a couple of world's firsts from her landed in competition. Really can't wait to see what they're going to bring, because we keep referring to it, but it's just such a perfect paradise for freestyle.
Yeah, and also Francesca Bagnoli has been impressing us with such a nice style, really nicely executed with a lot of power on her rotations.
So semi-final number 1, very, very close to being started. We have the red flag up. So every single one of our riders has a different color lycra. They're going to be jumping in turns, roughly having about 40 seconds per trick. As you can see now, that's how the scorecards are. So we see our riders. We obviously have 4 empty boxes there, but our tricks will soon fill those up. They're looking for 4 different families. And then the 1, 2, 3, 4 that you see next to the rider's name, that will start to move around a little bit as we start to see scores coming in. And then we've obviously got the lycra colours to the right-hand side. So they'll be jumping in sequence. Julia's going to be kicking things off. Yellow flag. What does that mean? We are less than 1 minute to go.
It's going to start very, very soon. Just a little reminder for the viewers out there. From the 4 families, three of the tricks need to be from the hillside category, or at maximum 3. And 1 at least needs to be from the variety category. That's where we're starting to see those combos, those pit rows, chrome moves, blind takeoffs. They haven't seen that often on the girls division before, and now they're really pushing for it. So really eager to see what they bring us.
Yeah, I know. I can't wait. I've been itching for this moment. I mean, we've been talking about it yesterday, the whole team. You know when it's a good one, when the crew's stoked, you know, when we're stoked to come in.
This breakfast today, everybody was just frothing, speaking, making their bets, like who's going to win, who's going to pass forward. Really, like, so excited. The level is really high, and we can't wait to see all the action that's going to come very, very soon.
We're in the countdown. I hear the countdown.
It's about to happen.
Here we go. We're on the wave. Day number 4 here in Cauipe Lagoon. It's finals day. Kicking things off with the semi-final number 1 of the woman, Julia Heckhausen from Germany. She is going to be first to jump, as you can see. Here she goes. First trick of the day. What's it going to be?
She's coming. It's going to be a S-bend to blind. First trick, first land. Very nice from Julia. Starting strong.
It's the go-to, isn't it?
It's been the go-to on the girls division. It's a nice trick. It adds some rolls, some backside spin, landing blind. That kite, not super high, but not the best position. It's going to be a good score, probably on the low 4s, high 3s.
Yeah, Matilda now coming in. Another one that we know has got that S-bend to blind. I'm pretty sure that majority, I'm going to go 90% of these girls are going to be hitting that trick. Yeah, and
Kaya thinks she's going to go straight for the double S-bend to blind there.
Oh, that's a flag you don't want to see. AP flag is up, so maybe something has happened on the technical side, but we can just resume our conversation. I mean, I heard a few comments coming in here. If you've just joined us a little bit later, well, this AP flag, let's just go over the judging criteria one more time, because a few of our viewers have joined a little bit late. So format and judging criteria. Format, it's 7 trick attempts, and they're going to be able to have 4 that are going to be counting. They're going to have 40 seconds to perform their trick, as we see here that S-bend to blind from Julia opening up. But as in regards to the actual criteria, they've got to be ticking these families, haven't they?
Yeah, they need to be ticking these families. What we had seen the most before is all the hillside category. It can be the Rayleigh or flat base, the KGB or slim chance, the Hindenburg or heart attacks and back moves. Those, they could have 3 out of those hillside tricks counting, and they need to have at least 1 trick from the variety family. That means 1 trick needs to be a takeoff from toe side, takeoff from blind, or a combo, or a rewind, or an invert. Big option of trick there, but really hard them to achieve. So it's been nice how they push. And I think the flag is from this this boat going in there.
Yeah, this is the new competitor that's just entered the heat. He's looking at, trying to get a score there. What are you going to score that one?
Pretty big board, that one. Maybe he's riding some rails, huh?
Yeah,
I heard those guys do some big boards.
Oh, no, he's tacking right in the competition area. Oh, no, here you go. Putting the brakes on, so hopefully we'll be able to resume action very, very shortly. But I'm pretty sure that's why the AP flag is up.
Yeah, pretty sure. This time it's not such a technical issue.
No.
It's a bit of an abstraction from our riders. We want them to have their minds clear and ready to go, just focusing on the trick they're going to perform.
Yeah, 4.53 for that S-bend to blind from Julia, which is, seems to be roughly scoring around that.
Yeah, it's been scoring around that in the fourth. Also, one thing to take into consideration today, the score appear on the screen is going to run for a little bit longer, 5 seconds, giving the riders just that bit of an extra time to really think what trick they're going to perform once that 40 seconds start to tick down.
Yeah, I love this drone shot, just being able to see. This is where the riders all sort of rig up. You can see there the Red Bull F1 kites. That's going to be none other than Maxime Chablos. The colourful ones on your right, that's sort of that pinky, bluey grey. That's Bruno's setup over there. And
a lot of white kites there too, all the duotones. Probably the biggest concentration of sea kites there is in the world is right here in Brazil.
I can see Tom Seeger as well, tuning in as well. Good to see you there, Tom.
Yeah, I do agree on that. That front line moves and back moves aren't considered invert, and yet a double half cab. But the main thing is the invert were not supposed to be a trick that the moment that you do the pass is the thing that makes you go invert. It's supposed to be more of a core movement, really flipping your body. It actually should be more called like double flip or really flip instead of an invert, because as you say, it's true that those tricks may be more invert sometimes.
Yeah, one of the good things as well that we're going to be doing today is we're actually going to be having a big riders meeting after the competition today, which is always really good. Getting the riders' feedback, seeing what needs to change maybe within the judging criteria.
Everything needs to change constantly. The sport is changing, progressing, and the Rolling Stone is the only one that keeps no mag. We need to keep changing to keep going.
We do indeed. And I can see lots of you now tuning in. Keep your questions firing. Me and Ramiro are going to be taking you on this epic journey for the next few hours. So keep those questions coming in. And I believe now that AP flag has gone down. And we'll be going back into sequence. Not sure what's happening here with Julia's first trick of an S-bend to blind. Maybe it will be repeated
it
from
seems
the
it's
start of the
been
heat.
reset the hit.
Yeah.
Reset, yeah.
Sometimes quite tough in the live booth here to exactly know what's going on out there, but we're keeping all ears open. So red flag up now. Let's just remind ourselves of these women in the semi-finals. We've got Julia Heckhausen, Matilda Roux, Kaya Leon, and Francesca Bagnoli.
Going back again to the question from Tom Seeger, it's tricky naming the things. That's probably the way we define stuff, by words, and calling the trick family invert, it's very tricky, as you say, because sometimes when you pull in the pass, especially the slim chance, one of the things that is the most invert trick that we see, it's not considered an invert. And that's the case because we're really not looking to progress the sport by doing the same tricks as they did before and getting the invert by pulling the bar. We really want to see other type of rotation, innovation. And in that sense, we want to see tricks like double half cam off, double KGB as Lucas Moose has been attempting. We want to see the trick double half cab to blind as Luca Pitot and Valgarad are doing. Really trying to push those double flips. If we have waves, it will be good also just flip straight from the wave, but this is not the case. Here we are in the flat water paradise.
Yeah, so good. Can't wait to see these tricks that are going to be landed. Davi Ribeiro, so far the only one scoring that perfect 10. And that's our event site as well. Our judges just on the right-hand side next to that star tent. We've got a nice sort of Colosseum feel. And on the left-hand side, they have a screen as well, which shows them their scores and their likely colors, so they can follow that as a rider. Really handy to have that, actually.
It's so handy. It really comes into like a big part of the competition, knowing what score you actually need to move forward to decide what trick you're going for. Let's see the question here.
Jason's coming in here.
Talking about the trick families, it doesn't really matter which foot forward you're going. It does matter a little bit the rotation you go. That's, as we say before, explained by the head judge. We have like the grandparents are the variety and the hillside, and under them we have in the variety we have the rewinds, the inverts, the toe side, blinds, combos, and kite loop or down loops tricks. And on the hillside, we don't have the parents, we go straight to the grandkids, and we have the Rayleigh or flat base, the KGB and slim chance, Hindenburgers, back moves, and front blind moves. It's more about the inertia and momentum you need to create those tricks that actually what foot forward you go. It's also sometimes good not to force that because certain spots are really better one way than the other, and we just want to see the sport being pushed forward.
So, yellow flag is about to drop. Lovely view here of being able to see the flags and the riders. Big shout out to our camera team. They've been doing a sick job over the last few days. So here we go. We're starting from scratch. Julia going up. Espen to blind.
Let's see. That will be what you went for before. Let's see. Espen to blind. Put her hand in the water a bit on the landing. Her kite was better positioned. Not sure if she's very happy with it, but she's still going to get around a 4 in the scores.
Yeah, maybe not as high as the one that we saw her open up with, but yeah, AP just went, AP was up just with a small technical issue. We had a few technical issues starting up the day yesterday, but hopefully smooth runnings here as we see that Espen to blind, and as you said, yeah, that hand just going in the water to help her balance. But it's going to be a scored trick. It's coming in 3.80. You'll be able to see that very, very shortly. And then we've got Matilda Roux now coming in right foot forwards. Part of the French crew, a lot of Frenchies here.
A lot of Frenchies and a lot of people coached by Nico Delmas here in this hit.
Espen to blinds as well.
That's another Espen to blind. Bit smaller, but a bit better rotation. Let's see what the judges think about it. What's the gap different between that and the previous Espen to blind? Let's see. We have the first one here by Julia. She's going a bit bigger. She loses her axis, put her hand on the water a little bit, but still very nice. On the other side,
very much identical to Julia.
Very similar. She got lucky her hand didn't went on the water, Matilda, but just went a bit smaller. So maybe she's like really, really tiny bit higher score, but not much of a difference.
Okay, looking forward to seeing how Kaya opens up her heat.
Seems to be going left foot forward. We've seen some very good ESMO for her going left foot forward. Let's see what she brings us.
So here we go, Kaya. First trick attempt for her.
It's going to be a Hindenburger move. A bit of a slow landing. That's definitely going to impact on her score. As we say, speed in and speed out of the trick is a critical factor. Kaya was a bit high, but she managed to pull it down a little bit at the end. It's going to be a bit of a better score than an Espen to blind. It's clearly harder. Big squat on that landing. But not sure how much higher than Matilda one. Maybe just something like half a point around there.
Yeah, we've seen the 4.13 for the Espen to blind now coming from Matilda. So as you mentioned, yeah, maybe not as high as one from Julia, but definitely a little bit better executed, a little bit cleaner coming out of the trick as well. And we see Kaya's score starting to come in as well, looking around the mid to high 4s. So, yeah, all riders getting those first tricks dialed down. This is a replay from Julia, that S-bend to blind. Once again, we watch. Maybe this is the first one she did. Yeah, that's the one that scored there.
Yeah,
that's the 3.87.
Now Matilda once, tiny bit smaller.
But did score a little bit cleaner. And then we
She
see
usually put her kite a bit lower as well, Matilda.
nicely done there from Kaya as well. Score still dropping for her. It's tight though, isn't it? With 7 trick attempts, you've only really, if you're trying to tick 4 families, you've only got room for 3 crashes. And you want to start the heats off well.
And ideally, you don't want crash. You want improvement on the score to be able to really push that riding. Let's see Bagnoli Francesca. Blind shot 3, starting with the first air swap of this hit.
Nicely done from her. She's always smiling, isn't she?
Yeah, she's such a happy person. Always great to see her on the water. She took a long break at some point from competition, like 2 years or something. So good to see her back on it.
Yeah, perfect there from Francesca. So all these ladies here opening up very nicely here, all sitting around similar scores. Francesca's still to drop, but we see the 4.63 there from Kaya coming in. So, yep, she's in that first place at the moment, opening up. And now we're back into sequence with Julia.
That should put her on the lead. Francesca, definitely we don't see that many air swaps on competition in the girls division. And with the power that she brings into the hit. While we wait for the score, Francesca, Julia's already coming in right foot forward. Let's see what she brings us. It's going to be a back roll, and she goes a bit of flax. It's not really a toe side landing. It's been a bit of a bounce. I don't think that's going to score too well. It's really not what she was looking for.
Yeah, so it's worth noting as well, once we see the replay here, yeah, just a bit off axis, kite super high at the end. But top 2 go through to the final. So it's a 4-person heat, and only the top 2 can make it through.
Yeah, they will really need to push it to be able to get that spot in the final.
And it's quite important also, you know, they want to finish in the first because it also dictates where they then jump in the final as well, whether they'll be jumping early in the final or if they'll be jumping later on in the heat. And in a final, sometimes it can be good jumping later.
100%. It's good to see your competitors move before deciding what to go for. Oh, and that's going to be a crash for Matilda going for that back to blind. I think Julia was trying to attempt that same thing too.
Yeah, if you finish second in this heat, you'll be jumping second in the final. If you finish first, you'll be third. So, yeah, it can help you, as we mentioned. Matilda just crashing out there.
What Kai is going to bring us? Seems she's going to go left foot forward again. I think she's saving her big tricks right foot forward for the end. Those double S-bend to blind and blind takeoff. Are we going to see an S move? It's going to be an S move. Boom. Yes, it is. And it was a very nice and clean one. Let's have a replay on that.
Yeah, very nicely done there from Kaya. Getting that replay now as we watch. Good pop.
Good Kai, position 2. At the moment of the landing, it seems she pulls from that right hand. It goes a bit high, but during her rotation was looking very nice. Very in control, good technique. Spotting her landing as soon as she's finishing the front roll to wrap herself around on that last front 3 of the rotation.
Francesca opening up with the biggest score so far at 5.13. And here she goes for her second attempt.
That may be the highest scoring trick so far of the hit from Kaya.
Yeah, and it's looking like it's going to be good. Going to be very similar to that 5.13 of Francesca. Maybe, yeah, half a point more. So here we go. Francesca's second trick coming in, right foot forward.
Are we going to see that hurt attack that she did yesterday? It was one of the highest scoring trick of the day. Let's see.
Super nice.
Francesca Bagnoli going right foot forward. It's going to be a hurt attack. Yeah. Aye. So close. Far away, so close.
She's got it in the bag, though. It was pretty. She's so close to landing that. Yeah, we'll see her attempt. Let's see where it went wrong. So, good speed coming into the trick. Here we go.
She was feeling that pull forward at the end of the rotation, so she decided to put some heels up pressure, and when she found the slack, she didn't manage to stay on the board.
Yeah, 5.67 there for Kaya on that last trick. So highest one for her.
Julia coming up again. Is going to go for the combo. Esben into a rally to blind, and she got that one, taking the variety. Playing smart, Julia. First one out there to have 3 scores.
Yeah, we do like seeing, you know, combos is it's a salty subject, isn't it, sometimes? Because some people love it, some people aren't so fond of it, let's say. But if done well, they can score really high. We saw Maxime Chablos put together a really nice combo yesterday. Finn Flugel also, I think he scored just below a 9. So
I like to think combos as a way as the same when wakeboarders competing behind the boat. To be able to show something switch, you need to show it back to back with another trick. And that's why it comes so important on a combo when they do one handle pass one way, one handle pass the other way, different rolls, showing it variety. Let's see Matilda, she's scoring that back to blind. That's going to put her in a nice spot there, probably taking the lead. Oh no, she only have 1 score.
Yeah,
I was
only
looking
has
at
one.
Kaya's scores, okay. But it's good.
yeah, nice one. She has the S-bend to blinds. Matilda, 4.13.
Maybe goes into 2nd position with this.
Yeah, I reckon it's every heat today. I think it's going to come down to that 6th and 7th trick attempts.
Yeah.
It's all going to be tight up until the bitter end. A few buzzer beaters, maybe. Okay, so Kaya putting together a really nice heat here. Currently your first place rider, 10.30.
Right foot forward, hillside trick. Are we going to see the double S-bend to blind, double S-bend to blind, and stomping it? Kite low. Oh, the kite went on the water. Actually, that's going to be a crash for Kite. That would have been a really high scoring trick right there. Hopefully she can perform on her next trick attempt.
Man, she's cooking here. Let's just have a look.
Yeah. She started the rotation with the kite pretty high and then send it low. That's the thing with starting the rotation with the kite high. It can go low really quick. While you have your kite at 45 degrees, when you steer it, it just goes diagonally, way more progressively down. When it's really high up, it can go into the power zone straight down, and things like this could happen.
So Matilda had the back to blind there, 4, bang on the money. So she's gone up into 3rd place now. Francesca, maybe the heart attack again.
Oh, that's going to be another crash from... It's such a mind game. She got that one unlocked, but you know, when the pressure of the competition is right there, she's the favorite of this heat to take the win, but it may not be the case. We'll see how she performs in the next couple trick attempts. She still have 4 attempts more to go.
Yeah, she knows landed. That's going to give her some big scores.
Julia
there not being able to get the bar, so a crash for her.
So yesterday, Francesca got a 7.07 for that heart attack.
So Julia's first crash of her heat. She currently remains in 2nd place.
She needs another hillside trick, and she knows that back to blind may be the way to go. Coming up next, Matilda from France. Right in F1. What's going to be? It's going to be a combo. That's an S-bend into a back to blind. Nicely done. That's going to be a high-scoring combo. Definitely a bit higher than S-bend to rally to blind that we have seen over and over during the competition.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd as well, giving the vibes down there on the beach. Matilda, that's her combo attempt as we watch the replay here. What's really, really important about combos is they've got to go pop to pop. You've got to land the first one, and then it's got to be straight away. We've seen a few riders sometimes ride out of that first trick for too long and then going. So it's got to be pop to pop.
Yeah, as Mark's saying there on the comments, the combos are very important to have a good flow in between tricks and really show 2 tricks that are nicely done, that has a sense to be combining those 2 that show different technicality. Coming up next, Kaya for another attempt of double S-bend to blind. This time, sticking the landing.
Boom.
Kite a little bit high, but really good trick. Let's see what does score. Definitely going to put her on the lead.
Scores dropping. Here is the replay. Nice wide angle as well for you. See that position of the kite? Definitely a little bit on the high side, but technical trick.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much at the launch, but very technical trick. I like the landings from Kaya. She really bends her knee, lands really flat on her board. Very technical, very smooth.
Yeah, is also riding straps as well that the other 3 aren't.
Yeah. So Bagnoli, Francesca is changing. She's going to go left foot forward this time. She decided not to bother anymore with that hurt attack. Leave it for later in the hit. She needs to score some trick. Maybe she goes for that Hindenburger move she's been doing before. Oh, it's going to be an S move. Really powerful, really nice S move from Francesca.
Really good to see the distance traveled there as well with the drone shot.
That's probably going to be the highest scoring trick so far in the hit. Good kite position, good speed. Definitely we can see that power on her riding.
Here we go. Just look at the power, yeah, as you say. Boom.
Kite's still a little bit high, it's true, but it looked very nice on the rotation. Boom.
Yeah, she was happy with it.
She's the only one out there right now doing air swaps. I think the judges should take that into consideration.
Yeah, you're bang on the money with it being the highest scoring trick so far. It's coming up around the mid-6s. So exactly what she wanted. Julia now, 5th trick attempt, going to blind.
Blind, S-bend, 2 blind. That's going to help her with the variety score. Judges seem to be rewarding those blind takeoff for the girls. I haven't been seen too often. But definitely really at launch the kite. That's going to have a big penalty. It's almost steering the other way. We still want to see freestyle and not old school bigger tricks, so that's going to take into consideration on the score.
6.53 now for Francesca, so it was a big score. Yeah, she's bumped herself into 3rd place. I still think she's going to go for that heart attack. Coming right foot forward. Smart play there for her, though. Switching it up, couple crashes, thinking, no, I'm going to go left foot forward now. I'm going to do another trick, get it landed. Probably see her come back to that.
It's going to be a hard one to judge, this one from Julia. I really wonder what the judge is going to do.
Okay, so Julia sits in 4th place. So just waiting here for this score to drop from Julia. And then next up coming in is going to be Matilda. Has 3 scoring tricks so far. The only one with 2 is Francesca. So she's looking to tick a couple more families. But sometimes there can be a delay in judges scoring. They just want to sort of refine, look at the live as well and see those, you know, if there's a little grab here and there or, you know, a little bit more on the kite position. But Matilda now.
Small Hindenburger, but still in the landing, getting her 4th trick. She already got a combo. This will be her 3rd hillside trick. We got the score from Julia. That's going to be a 3.93. Pretty similar to her S-bend to blind. Definitely kite position and execution was not the same, but a bit of a harder takeoff. This is going to play a bit of a tricky putting that score that high, because then if someone does a crow move, that is pretty much the same, maybe a little bit harder, because it's harder to put the power in your toe side edge without being wrapped into blind. Then they will need to give them quite a big of a score.
Okay, Kaya now. Coming in right foot forward.
Blind takeoff. Kite super high as well. Going for the same. A bit of a better landing, at least the rotation. It didn't look that dangly as Julia's one, but still gonna impact the kite position on that one. Maybe on the low 4s.
Yeah, you can use that now as a reference for Julia's trick, that 3.93 for exactly the same trick. You know, as you mentioned, I think it's also going to be around sort of maybe the mid 4s, low 5s. Waiting for these scores to come in. But definitely a little bit cleaner. A little bit smoother than Julia's. Okay, back to Francesca Bagnoli. Let's see what way she's coming in. It's going to be right foot forward by the looks of things. And she is now coming in. Right foot forward. Score still waiting to drop for Kaya. Keep your eye on that last trick for her. Probably going to bump herself up. Well, she's going to go into 1st place with that one. Francesca at the moment in 4th, only because she only has 2 tricks counting towards that score. 2 good tricks as well, 5.13 and a 6.53. So in a good position.
Pretty high score there for Kaya, it seems. It's going to be a 5.6. Bit better than I expect.
Yeah.
Coming Agnes. Francesca Bagnoli.
Boom.
With a really good hurt attack, landing with the kite low. People going crazy. She is stoked. She knows that was good, and that's going to give her that high score that she needs to be into that top 2 in this hit.
Yeah, you can see the vibes as well on the left. People jumping, cheering for her. Very smart there. It's going to be a big score coming in.
Really to take into consideration the only rider out there on this hit riding with power, speed, actually doing air swap. I think that needs to be very rewarded.
Yeah, really nicely done here from the Italian. Straight away, she knew it was good. Giving the bull horns. Stomps it as well. Yeah, it's coming in. It's big. Big score here from Francesca. Up in the 8s, and rightly so. Cheska up in the 8s, and rightly so.
Oh, she was trying to go for the air swap, Julia. She knows she needs to step it up. Was going for that blind shot, but missing the ball. Unfortunately, that's going to be a crash for our German competitor.
8.23 there from Francesca. Highest scoring trick of the heat so far. Puts her in a really good position to go first, only needing a 1.19. Still has another family to tick as well. All the other riders, all the other 3.
Are we going to see that pit rose again from Francesca? That would be very nice. I like when they push in the toe side. It's not been that common to see, and definitely more technical than those blind takeoffs with the kite high or combos.
Looks like a combo's coming here, maybe. Nope. You can see also Tristan tuning in as well from France. Big hello to you, mate. Hope all is good. Look forward to going back there next year.
Listening here to Jason Stuckey, the dad of the 2 best wakeboarders probably out there right now in the world. Jason, we do agree with you. It will be nice to see some line of tricks. We have seen, like the case of Luca Pitot doing a couple of tricks in a row. I think the trick selection is way more important to make it really back-to-back. But we don't want any kite steering to be able to keep it up. That's a double Hinterberger from Kaya. But kite mega, mega high. Let's see what they think about it. Very stoked to hear Jason Stuckey is tuning in. He definitely have seen one of the best board action out there.
Yeah, it's good to see Freestyle getting the love today. Plenty of you tuning in here. And as we started the stream and as we told you, it's finals day. So it's the last day of competition. Semi-finals of the women. Then we have another heat coming up with the women. Then we shift our attention over to the men. And then, yeah, in a couple of hours' time, we'll be seeing the finals go down here in Cauipe Lagoon. So it's going to be Francesca who's next to jump. And yeah, she does only need a 1.19. But let's see what this score from Kai is dropping. Her lowest score at the moment is what she opened up with at 4.63. So she's going to be looking to try and bump that up. Francesca here has an option to maybe she'll go for a combo.
I don't think so. I think she's going to go for the toe side. Probably a pit rose. That's my guess.
Yeah.
We'll see. She's been doing those very good. Really powerful toe side etching there. Yeah. She's taking her time waiting on the right side of the lagoon to be able to go right foot forward.
So pink flag is up. If you see that flag, it means that their judges are validating the previous trick, which will be this one here with Kaya. So it's really important for those judges to really get everything right. Watching the replays. Being nice and efficient with the scoring. So highest scoring trick of the heat so far comes from Francesca, who's going to be up next with that heart attack. 8.23.
Plenty of room to improvement,
Yeah.
having still one family to tick. She can end up with a really nice overall score there. If she can put that pit rose in there, that's going to be a high scoring hit for her. Let's see what that pit rose she did yesterday score. The pit rose from Francesca Bagnoli yesterday scored a 7.007.
Yeah, looking at her heat as well in round number 3, she had a total of 25.47. So had a really solid round 3. Highest score we saw was from Bruno with a 31.9. 25.57. And I think, yeah, as you mentioned, if Francesca does go for that Pete Rose, you're going to see her get a combined score higher than that 25.47. This is the trick they're validating at the moment. This is the one with
Let's
a few
see what you
question
guys
marks.
think from the live stream. Give us a comment. What do you guys think about this last trick attempt from Kaya? Last trick she done.
So waiting for this score. Keeping us on the edge of our seats right now as we enter the last sort of stages of this heat. It's 7 trick attempts, 4 accounting. And once Francesca goes for her 6th here, we're going to be going into that last round of tricks. And it is all still to play for.
And after that round of 3, we will have our 2 first finalists.
Yeah, the score as well from Kaya is not going to be that high. It's not going to impact anything she has. I think that kite position really did factor in there. Francesca, right foot forwards. Here we go.
Coming up next, Francesca going into toe side. What trick is going to give us? Going to be a toe side back roll. She did that same thing yesterday. First, making sure she ticks that family starting from toe side. Wasn't too happy with the pop she got there. So she's going to go probably like a high two, something there. Still going to maybe take that lead on the heat.
Yeah, no, she will, I think.
And then on her last trick attempt, we may see that Pete Rose that we're really looking forward to.
Playing smart, though, showing that competition experience, you know, knows that she just needs something small, bump her up into first place, and then she can sort of see how this heat plays out now because she is the last rider to jump. So she can play the watching game now. Julia is up next. It's going to be tough for Julia. The lowest one she has was that back roll that she opened up with a 0.90.
Yeah.
So 100%, she's going to be needing an 8.73 advantage. So she needs to be up in the 9s.
That's a Hindenburger. That's going to score way higher.
Yeah, I can see some comments coming in now about Kaya's trick. Everyone's saying the same as we are. Ramiro here. Kite's a little bit too high, a little bit too sort of dangly. And, yeah, it didn't make an impact. Francesca actually didn't bump into first with that toe side back roll. She only got a 1 for that, so she's still in second place. Yeah. Last round of tricks here for the first semi-final. Day number 4 here. Cauipe Lagoon, the GKA Freestyle Kite World Cup. Second event of the year. Started the year off, with freestyle in Dunkirk around August time. Points still up for grabs here in Cauipe. No world champion going to be crowned here because we'll be crowning that at the last stop of the year, which will be in just a few weeks' time over in Qatar. So really important event here for our riders. Julia now has improved her score, but she's not going to be making it through. 4.70 for that back roll to wrap there. Now Matilda
coming up next, right foot forward. Score. Yeah, she needs to improve by a 5. She needs a really high scoring trick.
Yeah.
Her lowest trick is a 3.7, so she needs to get into that high A category. She needs to go big. She needs to go fast. Let's see what she's going to attempt. It's going to be a nice move, and she pops the bar right there. The kite goes on the other direction, and that will be for Matilda Rooks.
Yeah, it's going to be a crash there for her. She's going to stay in 4th, and that'll be the end of the competition for her.
So I think we got our results already of who's passing to the final. It's going to be Kaya and Francesca. Now, the question is who's going to take that first spot on this hit. Still 2 tricks attempt. Coming forward, Kaya Lehmann with another blind takeoff. She probably will try to improve that kite position. Not really happening. It's going to be a bit worse. Not even a pass, probably on the low 2s there. Yeah,
she's going to... Well, it's all down to Francesca now. She can go up to first place with, just improving that last trick category she has. Just struggled a little bit on the takeoff, it seemed. Okay, so last trick of this semi-final.
Is she going to take it? She just needs a 0.2 to get to that first position, better than her previous trick.
Here we go, last trick of the heat, going left foot forward. Francesca.
Is she going to go for the combo?
Could be. Let's have a little look. Yeah, looks like she's setting up for it. I think so. Yeah, it's coming in.
Rayleigh to behind. She pops the ball.
No!
That's a pity.
Not the end of the world, but she will now stay in second place.
So she's going to start doing her trick early on the
Yeah.
hit on the final, not being able to see what the person in front is going to be doing. So
Yeah.
a bit more of a blind decision at the moment of deciding the trick.
Just changes her position in that final by 1. She would be third to jump if she finished first. And now she's going to be second to jump in the final. But there we have it. First final, semi-final of the day. Good one that starts things off. It's going to be Kaya in first, Francesca in second. Next up, we're going to be having the second semi-final of the women, including Rita, Bruna, Martina, and Nice.
I just missed my flight. Didn't do it on purpose. Yeah, don't worry. I'll keep it safe. Okay, bye.
Next stop, Hamid International Airport.
Here we go, second semi-final here. Nice Balbonot, Martina Conquel, Rita Arnus, and your current world champion, Bruna Kajir. Big heat on our hands.
That's going to be a very exciting hit. Nais, we know she can perform better than she did yesterday. Hopefully she can stick those back rolls. On the other side, Martina's been super consistent with her combos. Rita riding with a lot of power, and Bruna bringing the new tricks into the comb. Let's see what Nais starts with. A blind shot, a little bit of a back check there.
Yeah.
Not going to be the highest scoring trick, but still a score.
Yeah, not going to be the high. Yeah, not going to be very high at all. Big butt check. Not
I
much
think we're going to
height.
see a big difference between this hit and the previous hit on the kite position of these riders here.
Yeah, replay here. There's the butt check.
A lot of love from the Polish community.
Yeah, they've tuned in now. Okay, so Martina now, red lycra.
Waiting on the left side of the lagoon. Probably going to approach for left foot forward trick. Waiting for that score to show on the screen. What she's going to go for. She's been doing some good 3-1-3s. Hindenburger. She's going to go hard straight away, or she's going to try to get some scores first. Let's see what she goes. Martina on the orange duotone, going left foot forward, all the way from Poland. What she's going to bring us. And it's going to be a Hindenburger mob, really clean, sticking that landing, holding that bar really close to the hip. That's going to be a good scoring trick, especially having 3.5 for nice blind shot. That means Martina's one is need to score way better than that.
Yeah, nice way to open up there from Martina. Nice extension there with the body. Smooth coming out.
A good way to know that the trick is going to score good if you will put that on your video. If you're going to put that trick on your video, that means that's a good trick.
So Rita, first trick attempt for her coming in. Looks like she's also going to be going left foot forward. So 5.7 there for Martina. Lovely start for her. And it's going to be now Rita. Super solid, knows competition, like the ins and the outs. And here we go, dives a kite. So systems go now for Rita. First trick attempt in this semi-final.
Left foot forward. Is she going to go as well for that Hindenburger move? It's going to be a 3-1-3, very powerful. I thought she was almost going for a combo.
Yeah,
she lands so clean that may as well she could do it.
Yeah, nice open there for Rita. What's the replay here? We also get the angle of the kite in this one.
That's going to be an in-between score from the Martina and Nice. Probably on the high fours. Let's see what the judges think about this.
Up next, Bruna. You can see just on that nice colourful kite.
Very nice design on that racer.
She's the only one with that design, isn't she?
Yeah. Her trademark. Only one with that board and kite design. You know, when you've been a world champion that many times, you can have those little treats asking the brands, you know, I want my personal graphic on it.
So here we go. Bruna now coming in from the right. She'll be doing her first trick right foot forward. You can see now making her way into the competition area. Having a good time with the fellow kiters out there. Real treat that these riders get is they get this Cauipe Lagoon all to themselves in this sort of this section here just for the event. One of the many reasons why they want to compete here.
Yeah, I was speaking about that with Bruna. It's like when with conditions like this, I get so excited for competition. It's like my heart starts beating faster. I can't wait to get out there.
Still waiting on that score from Rita, which is this trick here.
We're going right foot forward with Bruna Kagia. Maybe we can change the camera to see the trick that she's going to attempt.
Here we go.
Just in time. It's going to be a nest move. We know she would like to take that 1 to 5, but still it's going to be a high-scoring trick. Probably the highest-scoring trick so far.
Yeah, and you can see the locals have got the cheering.
Maybe on the low 6. Let's see.
Yeah, 4.33 coming in for Rita now. That was the delayed score for that 3-1-3. Lovely angle here for the slow-mo as well.
You can see that she was about to go for that grab and she realized, no, this is not high enough. May as well stick to the S move, get a score, and I can make it better in the next couple trick attempts.
Yeah, no, it's looking like a good score. High 6s coming in, and we now go back into sequence with Nice. Right foot forward.
It's going to be an S-bend into a Rayleigh. That's going to be a low-scoring combo, not much risk, no swaps there.
Yeah, 6.93 there for Bruna, so opened up very nicely. Did the same as yesterday as well. Started her heat strong.
Yeah, I think if I'm not wrong, yesterday she started with that slim 5 with a mute.
Yeah.
This time it's been only a slim, but still a really good trick, well performed.
Okay, so we now shift back over to Martina, who had a very nice 5.70. And secondly, she went left foot forward, I think, on her first trick. Yes, she did. And now coming in right foot forward, switching it up. Not sure what she's waiting for here.
It's really hard scoring those low-scoring tricks because sometimes at the very end of the hit, those tiny differences make a big difference in the result. And it's hard, like, when you see something good, you know it's good. But when it's not good, it's hard to tell how bad it was, you know. It's way harder on the judges that way.
Okay, so here we go. Martina. I think there was just someone in the competition area there, but now we're back in business.
Coming right foot forward. The Polish competitor going for a S-bend to blind, but the kite goes too high and she needs to pop the bar.
Yeah, crash there for her. 2.7 for nice on that combo. So we were in favour that it was going to be a low combo score. And yeah, unfortunately not being able to grab that bar. Bar ripping out of the hands. She'll attempt that one again though.
Surely she will. Rita now is getting ready to go left foot forward. What she's gonna do on that blue duotone kite. Going for some speed. Is she gonna do that Hindenburger, that signature move from her? Let's see. It's gonna be a Hindenburger move with an air swap, but the kite goes super high and she needs to grab the chicken. That maybe still score something, but it's gonna be a low score.
Yeah, it's going to be penalised for sure. If you watch the replay here, let's see.
It was going good, but it's just at the very end that the kite goes high. She grabs the bar and then needs to release the bar and just grab the chicken loop.
Okay, so back now into Bruna.
Bruna Garcia going right foot forward again.
How many world titles does Bruna have? Is it about 5, is it?
I think she had 3 world titles.
Let's have a look.
Really spread apart in time, showing that she's been in competition for a long time. She's looking forward to achieve
4 in
4.
between. Yeah.
Nice. Well, that's the average right there.
There we go.
Coming right foot forward. Bruna with a very nice Hindenburger move. Landing it clean. Playing safe. We know she can push harder, but she just wants first to make sure she's going into the final before showing us the big tricks. What a competitor Bruna. Really has the mind, always there ready, always pushing. It's such an inspiration for all the riders out there. Motivated after all these years, competing for so long, she's still eager to progress and send it out there on the water.
5.97. Oh, that was a bit decent score from Rita.
Oh yeah.
Considering.
Pretty good, pretty good.
Yeah. Okay, Bruna's score also coming in now. Going to be similar to the first score that she had. Maybe just a little bit lower. And third trick attempt now for Nice. 7 tricks these riders get. So far, just the crash from Martina.
We may see that S-bend to blind from Nice right now. She's still going right foot forward. We really want to see that back move from Nice. She's been really holding to that.
Here we go. Right foot forwards. Plenty of speed coming in. Having to work the kite a little bit.
Oof.
Doesn't look too stoked with that one.
No, definitely not looking for that. I think the kite was a bit too low on the takeoff and she realized she wouldn't have the height to go blind and just need to call it off, you know. Sometimes it's what happens. There's no need to go to blind if you know it's just going to be a crash.
Yeah, low scores coming in here. Okay, Martina. Maybe going to go for that S-bend to blind again.
Coming right foot forward, or she's just getting ready to go left foot? I think
like
she's just getting... Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Hard to tell.
Here we go.
Is she speeding? Yeah, she is. Coming up next, Martina with an S-bend to blind, and she gets it. I'm not sure if it was an air swap in there. Let's see that replay from a close angle.
Okay, here we go. So nice one coming in there from Martina. Replay shows us slightly wider angle.
It may have been an air pass.
Here we go. This is the one we want.
Oh yeah, that's an air pass. That's going to score a bit higher there. As we said before, in this heat we've seen a bit more often, but it's not that common in the girls seeing some air swap. You need stronger pop, a bit more strength in your arms. It's good to see them pushing.
So Rita currently in second. Going for her third trick. 6.2 also there for Bruna. So yeah, very similar. Just shy of her first. Decent score coming in here for Martina.
2 duotones rider there waiting. Rita waiting for her turn.
Okay, so here we go, Rita.
Oh, she
Going
did a
left foot forward.
Hindenburger, a 3-1-3. What she's going to go for next? It's going to be an S move. It's going to be a combo. Let's see it. It's going to be an S move. Very nicely done from Rita. That's going to be a high scoring trick for her. Positioning her in a good spot.
Yeah, 10.30 at the moment for Rita because she's just popped down to third place after that last trick from Martina. But I think this one's just going to bump her back up again into either first or she'll go into first with this for sure.
Very similar execution to the one from Bruna Kashia. We're expecting to see a score very close there. Maybe tiny bit smaller. It may impact on the score, but very close.
Yeah, it's looking nice here for Rita. It's going to be her highest scoring trick of the heat so far. Yeah, Bruna's got the highest trick of the heat, but for Rita, yeah, this will be her highest.
Coming up next, right foot forward, Bruna Kashia. Is she going to do a back move for us? Very nice back move. Good rotation. Really sent through the pop. She really loads hard on that one. Gets a big slide and rotates, having an air swap just before landing with a really flat board on the landing. Beautiful execution from Bruna Kashia. We can see that slow-mo. What an execution.
So easy, huh?
Yeah. Making it look very easy. Well done, Bruna.
Okay, yeah, it's going to be, this is going to be a good one for her. Reckon she can beat her total combined score of yesterday. Let's have a look what that is again. Let's remind ourselves, 31.57. So that's what she's chasing.
Still need to improve a little bit to get to that really high score. You need to have an average of 8 points on each trick you do. So still room to improvement. She can do it. We can maybe see a 10 for Bruna. Is she going to go for that mob 5? Nai is going for that back move, but just missing the bar. I think the kite may have been a bit too high for that trick. That trick is very key, the kite position.
7.93 for that back move there of Bruna. So that is now the highest scoring trick of the heat. Totaling 21.06. So she's in a good position here. 3 tricks done, 3 tricks landed.
That back move may be the ticket that Nice need to be still competing for that spot on the final.
Yeah, replay just not able to ride out of that one.
Can we have a replay on that? We just missed a trick from Martina Konkel, the Polish rider, with 2 good scores around the 5s. Let's see what she have just done, going left foot forward. Here the live stream is telling us the replay is going to come very, very soon. We're really eager to see what Martina had put out there. We're starting to get some score from the judges. It doesn't seem to be great. Now Rita now is coming right foot forward. Blind shot 3, landing powerful, going for a combo. Shazarelli, maybe one more.
Oh, another one.
With a back roll. Hard one to judge this one because she started really strong, but then the 2 tricks after weren't really what she was going for.
No. This is that replay here from Martina.
Just an S-bend.
Yeah, scoring low, 1.17. Here we go, Rita. You can see here, goes for that Rayleigh. And then ending up in the Baracas.
Once again, that blind shot 3, very nicely done. Grabbing the bar through the middle. Landing knowing that everything is under control. She's ready for the next trick, but doesn't have enough power to actually send it. Going toe side. Bruna Kashia is going to give us a crow move. No, it seems going to be just a toe side back cross. The kite goes way too high and she doesn't manage to rotate the other way.
Nice though. Nice to see Bruna pop there to toe sides, mixing it up a little bit.
Yeah, she did some very nice pit routes, some crow moves yesterday. Not sure what they score. I think I could find it quickly here.
4.17 there for Rita's combo. Puts her up into first place. She is now leading the heat.
Yeah, she got a 7 point from that pit roast yesterday. It did have a good start, but in the middle of the rotation, the kite goes way too high.
Yeah. Well, Bruna with that anyway. It's a low score for her, but she'll bump her way back up into first place.
Nice, going left foot forward for another back move attempt. This one's looking better, but still pops the bar. And she looks behind to her coach, Leo Berechia, and boyfriend, saying, that was so close.
Yeah, he's also going to be in the semi-finals as well, so close, just couldn't get the bar with that left hand. Martina now, 5th trick attempt, so we're starting to get in towards the end of this heat now. We're past that halfway point. Martina has that low S-bend that she'll be looking to improve, but also still needs to tick another family.
Martina will need to do a good score and then improve that S-bend that she had to be able, and that's going to be a crash.
Yeah.
It's becoming a bit hard for the Italian and the Polish to catch up with the two very experienced riders, Rita now and Bruna Kashia, leading up there on the 20s overall score. Yeah,
they're in a good, Rita's in a good position as well. Let's have a look. Because she's ticked all the families. She had the perfect heat so far in regards to no crashing. She's landed 4 out of 4. The lowest scoring trick she has is that combo we've seen. But she can also look at improving that front side 3-1-3.
Let's see Rita now what she's going to go for. It's going to be... That's going to be a crash.
Coming in there, looking powerful there on that one.
Yeah, she definitely rides with some power.
Yeah, really fast rotations.
It's been a while I don't see Rita doing some KGB. She used to do those pretty powerful as well. She wanted to go heart attack. She knew she didn't have enough of the height to rotate, but now Bruna Gashia going right foot forward. She's going to go for the combo. That's going to be a grab S move into a 3-1-3. That's going to be a high scoring combo. Definitely know what she needs to go for. Definitely going to take the lead on that one. What do you reckon is going to be the score on that? That's going to be a hard one to judge.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. We watch the replay here.
Probably on the 7s, I reckon. It's been pretty good. Maybe even the 8s?
Yeah, well, she's definitely going to kick out. Yeah, I mean, it's coming in like that anyway. Yeah, they like what they see there.
2 air swaps, different tricks, some grabs there. That's definitely a good scoring trick.
Yeah, this one is even coming in higher than we originally thought, Ramiro. It's going to be, might even be up in the 9s.
Wow, into the 9 club. If I'm not mistaken, this was the combo she did last year when she took the win here in Brazil.
Yeah, I think it was.
Going left foot forward again, nice. Is she going to attempt that back move once again? Didn't find the right gas. She knows he has those 40 seconds to play. She's coming in quick back to be able to do that last tag left foot forward and try that back move once again.
Yeah, they've only got 40 seconds, so they need to be tight. Judges are strict on the time. With perfect conditions like this, you got to get going. You got to go for it.
And she's going for it. It's going to be a 3-1-3 with an air swap. A little bit of a hand on the water, but she likes it.
Yeah, she's happy with it.
She's very happy. We've seen another air swap once again. She's pushing. That's good.
Yeah, she is. She needs to do she needs 14.85 to get into second with 2 tricks remaining, so it can be done.
So Rita got a 4.33 for that 3-1-3. Maybe this one is going to be tiny bit lower than that.
I think so.
Very similar.
I think it's going to be a little bit lower. But she seems super pleased about that. Maybe new one for her, maybe.
I saw her doing 3-1-3, but I never saw her air swapping them. So probably that's new for her.
Okay, so it looks like Martina's going to be coming in right foot forward. You can see they're just waiting for that red flag to raise. And then she can go. What does she need? Well, to advance to second, she needs 9.14. She does have 3 families ticked already. So she's looking for that 4th family. And as you mentioned before, we'll also then look to improve on that S-bend.
Yeah, she probably needs like a 6 probably, and then something around the 4s, improving that S-bend. But she haven't done any combo, so she needs high scoring combo for doing that. And that S-bend to blind is going to help her, but it's definitely not what she needs.
Yeah, it's going to give that second. It's going to give that family she was looking for, and now she's got one more trick left to play with. So yeah, up that S-bend.
Yeah, she will need to go very high on that last trick to be able to get the score that she needs and put the pressure on Rita now.
Yeah, Rita's going to be jumping next.
So let's compare Martina and Rita. Both have a Hindenburger. Martina landed to grab and Rita did the nerve swap. That's why she have like almost a 0.3 higher there. Then there is an S-bend to blind from Martina.
Oh, Rita.
Hey, we missed. What was it?
Covering some great distance there. Full power once again.
Right foot forward. Let's see that replay there. Seems her shoulder is hurting a little bit, but she's happy.
Yeah, replay's coming. Here we go.
It's going to be an S-bend air pass, making sure she sticks to that second position, giving her a spot in the final. Now it's going to be a bit harder for the Polish rider to actually catch up.
Yeah, nice score. I mean, Martina got that 3.70 on that combo. So to go second, yeah, she's going to be needing something up in the eights, high eights.
Bruna going toe side. Is going to go for that pit rose, and she does. That's going to be another high-scoring trick right there. She may end up with 2 of the variety family tricks and 2 from the hillside. Yeah. Made this replace that Hindenburger move she did before. Very likely. It was a good pit rose.
So last round of tricks now. This is where Nice can't, unfortunately for her, get into second. She's completely tricked out now, so only has the 2 tricks counting on a 6.73. That front side 3 scoring a 4.03. But wonder what she'll go for here. Probably knows she's tricked out from her caddy Leo on the beach, and maybe this one's just for pride and just maybe try something new.
Yeah, I think it will be a good call. Try the back move.
Yeah,
see what
I think so.
A good scoring trick could do.
Yeah, we saw it from Bruna score 7.93, so it's up there if performed and executed well.
Put that kite low. Nice. That's what you need to land that trick. Oh, yeah, and she got it. She's happy. She's very happy. That's why kiteboarding is so nice. It's not only about competing and winning, it's about having a great time on the water and pushing yourself. And that's the case here with Nice on her last trick attempt, going for a back move. We can see the smile all the way here from the container. Though we don't have any windows, we can see that smile from here.
Sylvie's going to be stoked about that. Interesting to see what that's going to score. Obviously, Bruno there had a big score. I think maybe around the mid-6s.
Yeah, I think so too. Around there. Definitely into the 6.
Must be nice for her, obviously, crashing. The 2 crashes she's had were exactly on that trick. Last trick attempt in the semi-final, Cauipe, and she goes and lands it, so really good for her. Okay, this is where it does get interesting now, because Martina still has that chance to go into second, but it needs to be big. It's got to be a big score.
Needs to be a really, really big score. Pretty much the high-scoring trick after the combo. Very hard, Martina, but let's see if she actually commits to it. She will need to get a lot of speed to be able to get the amplitude for that trick to score that high.
Oh, she's going left foot forward.
And that's going to be a crash for Martina.
Yeah, that crash means that we now have our finalists.
We got the 4 finalists.
We've got them. They're in the locker now.
Kaya, Rita, Bruna, and Bagnoli Francesca.
Big final. That's going to be up just after the men's semi-finals. 2 tricks though, ref, in this heat. Let's see what Rita can do. She has the lowest score is her combo of a 4.17.
Yeah, heart attack. Or she's going to go for another combo. It's true. Oh, maybe she was trying that KGB that we spoke before. Would have been good to see her pushing that way. She probably needs that KGB to score high on that final coming up next.
Bruna now. Last trick for her. What is her lowest score? The slim she opened up with 6.93. So she hasn't beat her, let's say, her combined total as yesterday. Still has a chance.
She's going once again left foot forward, though. Wonder what she's going to do. It's going to be a KGB. No, it's a front to blind. Very nice, kite low.
So last score dropping for Bruna, but we now do know who our finalists are. Bruna in first, Rita in second. Coming up next, we're going to be having the men's semi-final. Highlight here of Rita's move. This was the crash, I believe. Yep.
Yeah.
And then we obviously have Bruna here.
Boom. Good inversion in the front to blind.
Huge heat on our hands. Kimo Mahmoud, Artie Gilbert, Jean-Marie Coccoluto, Maxime Chablos. It's the men. It's the semi-final. Here we go. Heat number one.
What a
What
hit.
an absolutely stacked heat.
Crazy. 2 world champions right there. Maxim, second a lot of times, and Kimo, the upcoming young gangster.
Yeah, this is going to be wild now. Replay here from that first trick from Kimo. We just missed it.
So it was a blind slim. Going into a combo? No,
No.
blind slim. That's going to be a low scoring trick, but not so low.
Yeah, Kimo got it on the buzzer last time yesterday in his quarterfinal. Needed a trick, landed it.
It's pretty much like a bit of a harder tootsie.
Interesting to see how Arthur starts his heat here, because I have to admit, in yesterday I thought he was in trouble.
out.
Yeah, I thought he was in trouble.
And then, last couple tricks,
Boom.
boom.
Yeah. Rise with so much power as well.
Yeah, I wonder what Kite is running right now. It's probably at 12, but from
Yeah,
those
he
that
likes to be
pulls
loaded, huh?
a lot.
Likes to be super loaded.
Coming
Plenty of power.
Right foot forward. What you reckon is going to be the first trick? He's going to go straight from that from line move
I
five,
hope
would
so.
see.
I love the inversion that he has on it as well. He's like so inverted.
It looks psycho.
And he like snaps around, you know? Let's go.
It's going to be a heart attack 7.
Boom!
Boom! That's going to be a really high scoring trick. I thought he was not going to make it. He got a pull because the guy went low in the middle of a rotation, but those French muscles made it possible and pulled it around. Let's see. Let's see that replay. That was crazy by Arthur Gilbert. He sent his kite down in the middle of rotation. Boom! Kite low on the landing. That's going to be a really high scoring trick. Maybe not reaching the 9 club, but really high 8.
Man, look how much height he gets on that.
Whoa.
God.
What a performance. That was really well executed.
Man, this is... I honestly couldn't tell you who's going to go through in this heat. Moves like that, starting off, you know, just shy of the 9s, it's looking like.
Gianmaria Cogoluto. He's been lucky to start with the firm line move high, but just a little inside factor. He thought he's getting underscored because he's making it look too easy, so he may wait a few rounds to show it.
Let's see. Here we go. Gianmaria, right foot forwards.
He's going to go for his tail KGB 5.
Coco.
No, from blind move into a... he was not really going for that from blind move.
He was a bit
His
gutted.
piece, he wanted something bigger.
Yeah, Arthur opening up with an 8.63.
Probably going to be just above Kimo's blind slim. Definitely way more powerful, but it's maneuver that we've seen a lot, very often. A lot of the riders out there can't perform it, so probably low 6, high 5s.
Here's someone's going to be hungry to make it to the final. Maxime Chablos.
Going for that heart attack 7-2, trying to beat Arthur's score. It's going to be a heart attack 7, very clean, very nice. A little bit less power, but better kite position from the start. Arthur ended with the kite super low, but did start with the kite high. If we see the replay from Max, yeah, it was sent lower way early in the rotation.
What a way to open up as well. 8.63 for Arthur, so it's going to be
Very,
something
very
around,
smooth.
looking at up around that score for Maxime.
That bar so close to the hip. That's going to be another good scoring trick. Tiny bit less than Arthur one, but really close to there.
Yeah, there's not a lot in it at all. Got a little bit of question about the conditions out there. Well, it's prime. I mean, it's got about 18 to 20 knots, I'd say. Maybe a little bit more.
Yeah, around there. They seem to be very stuck on 13, so let's see Kimo going for that heart attack 7.
Oh.
So showing like, okay, guys, you're going for that trick. I can do it too. Tell me what to, and I'm gonna
He's stoked, isn't he? Look at him. He's frothing.
Woo! Well done for the Egyptian rider.
Yeah, he looks like dialed now, doesn't he? He looks absolutely dialed.
It may be a score in between Arthur and Maxime. It was definitely bigger than Maxime, but the guy was definitely higher.
Yeah, he got that more height.
Maybe same as Maxime. Even a bit lowered. Actually, the guy was a bit high.
He is so talented, this kid. I mean, he was last week in Brazil doing the big air event, and now doing the freestyle, making semis. It's just
and such a
nuts,
great
man.
style. And as well, one of the things I like the most is some of those riders out there are really good at performing at the com. You know, they have their 4 tricks and they can do it no matter what.
Yeah.
The bag of tricks of Kimo is so big, and it's so hard to be consistent having such a big bag of tricks. Let's see, Arthur Gilbert going left foot forward. Is he go for that rewind Hindenburger? Yeah, yeah, he does. We'll like to see a wide angle shot from that. It seems it was a bit lunge, but he managed to still pull that thing together. Yeah, as we say, it was very lunge. That was definitely going to take into consideration.
Yeah, slips in the rewinds.
But taking another trick family going into the rewind.
Yeah, interesting score there for Kimo, 7.8 for that heart attack 7.
That shows us the judges are really taking the kite position into consideration.
Yeah.
Very well done on them.
Score coming in for Arthur as well. Around the mid-7s.
Hard to tell yet. It's very hard. I think they will need to review this quite a bit, as the kite position will play a main factor on the trick.
Yeah, we're probably going to be having a little bit more time between the tricks now because of the tricks that we're actually going to be seeing in these semi-finals.
They cannot have any mistake here.
They cannot have any
They need to be spot on the score. That's the thing with rewinds. If the kite's high, it's way easier because you get a lot of tension back again. You don't really need to play with your knees. You can just be very strong, swirl, and just put it around the other way around. So kite position, massive role on rewinds. Let's see what Gianmaria Cocoluto is going to do for us. Right foot forward. It's going to be a still KGB 7. He just doesn't make it. That would have been a massive core for Gianmaria.
Score coming in now for Arthur, 7.17. Let's just have a look at this replay here of Gianmaria.
Just doesn't make it. He goes stealthish.
Gets the grab.
Bit of a tap, but still massive trick, rotating with the bar super close to his hip until the landing, and probably right there is the reason that he front edge there.
Okay, Maxime, left foot forward.
Good double half cam off. Kite position high, but the inversion was very, very nice.
That was one of the big things that was mentioned this morning in that riders briefing. Those tricks, they want to see it inverted.
Yeah, very good inversion, the trick. Kite super high, not going big, but the inversion very nicely done.
Yeah, super clean there. Textbook there for Maxime. He's always got that one dialed.
Mm-hmm. So, Kim and Arthur at the moment, leading.
Yeah, score still to drop for Maxime.
Pretty similar flags as well, Egypt and France. Seems like just turn around.
Interesting score coming in here. Maxime Chabloz waiting for this finalized validation. And then we'll be going into the third round of tricks. Cocoluto maybe not having the start he was hoping for with 6.07. Really ideally wanted to see that go a little bit higher. Then second crashing.
Going left foot forward. Kimo, what he's going to do for us, it seems going to be another blind takeoff. He's going for that MBD that he performed the first couple of rounds, and he sticks it. That was a clean execution from the Egyptian rider. That's going to be one of the highest scoring tricks of the hit so far, if not the highest.
So good to see him there. Pop to blinds. Nice to see the wide angle as well with the kite in shot.
Good grab. Fully rotates the sling before going to blind. Boom. Big squad on the landing. Very nicely done.
Yeah, it's being rewarded as well. Pink flag's up. But it's looking in the 9 club, as you like to say.
Yeah. It's going to be a good one. It's going to put him up there in a nice position to try to get a spot in the final. Probably the only person doing this trick at the moment.
Yep. So technical.
So technical. I've attempted a few times from toes, I know, for blind. Very hard to get the actual high, and he's doing it from blind, poking the grab. Incredible on Kimo.
Yeah, you can see there. Is that Aina with him as well?
Yeah, his brother, pretty much. With another mother.
Ah, he's stoked. He's enjoying the time out there. Boom, it's a big score.
We can hear
Get the vibes from down there on the beach.
people cheering.
9, it's up in the 9s. Just wait for that score to drop. It's coming. Yep, 9.07 there for Kimo. Oh, sorry, no, 9.33. Very big score there.
Coming up next, right foot forward. The French guillotine.
Guillotine. Oh, he's going for it.
Boom! Signature Flamenco 5, and I think the board went completely out of the water. Maybe we need a replay. If that's okay, that's going to be a crash.
I love watching him do that trick. He's one of my favorites watching him do that. He just completely whips around.
It's very scary the way he does it. Yeah, board gets fully out of the water. That's going to be a crash from Arthur. We definitely want to see him attempting that trick once again.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to see it. I believe he did that trick in last year's final to get the victory, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think it was probably his last trick.
Yeah, I think it was the last trick. He needed it. Bomb. He absolutely stomped it.
Cocoluto coming right foot forward. He's going to go once again for that tail KGB. Probably he will. Let's see.
Here we go. Coco.
Still KGB 5. Making sure he has a good score there. Well played. You know, sometimes you need to leave your mind into a safe place. Make sure you get some scores and still be able to battle it and push it a bit harder on the next couple trick attempts. Not the best tell KGB 5 was in from Coco, but really good. Kite in a good position. Yeah. He seems to be a tiny bit underpowered for what the power that Coco likes to ride.
Yeah, looking at also what Maxime was on, I believe he's on the 11. So maybe Coco's similar, maybe on the 12, 11.
Yeah, maybe he's been riding 11 and 30, and probably he's one on 11 as everybody was going on those sizes, and he actually needs a 13 at the moment.
Okay, Maxime Chabloz, third trick attempt, going left foot forward.
Going to be a mob 7, and he sticks the mob 7. He's happy. That was a really clean one. We'd love to see a slow-mo from that.
7.73 there for Jean-Marie with that KGB 5. So good score for him. Replay now of Maxime. Nice in the slow-mo as well.
Very nice. Kite's going down the whole time during the rotation. Bar super close to the hips. Beautifully done. Clean landing. That's going to be a really high score trick as well. Maybe as well in the 9 club.
Yeah, it's looking like it's going that way.
Kimo getting ready. Right foot forward. What he's going to show us.
Straight
Maybe another
into
rewind. KGB rewind. We'd love to see that. KGB rewind, but he doesn't manage to stick the landing. That would have been a crazy trick from the young Egyptian.
Yeah, just not able to stick it. It was quite super high.
That was the reason.
9.27 there for Maxime has just dropped as well. Big score there for him.
Second highest scoring trick of the hit.
4th trick attempt now. Arthur Gilbert coming in. I think we're going to see a repeat of the last. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I reckon too. It's going to take our breath on this attempt. Let's see.
Yep.
Whoa. Boom.
Oh, yeah.
My God. That was going to be an
Now we're cooking.
insane score. Can't
Now
believe
we're
he
cooking.
managed to stick that landing. There was absolutely no kite tension.
Sometimes you just got to laugh, huh?
Let's see that once again. Big inversion.
Right in front of the judges as
Bam,
well.
and just sends it. That's going to be a really high scoring one. Probably will beat Maxime once or just right there. Maxime one was a bit more flow, maybe a bit smoother, but the power and the way so aggressive he rotates that, landing with absolutely no tension, that has to be rewarded. It's very, very risky.
Yeah, it's going to be rewarded as well. Might actually be the highest score so far today. It's looking like it's going that way. But first, we now shift back over to Jean-Marie Cocoluto, who had that KGB 5 on the last trick attempt.
Going for that curl move 5 maybe.
Nicely done.
Nice. He's playing the game, taking the categories.
Yep. 9.53 there for Arthur Gilbert. Big score.
It's probably going to be very similar to the double half cab move score from Maxime Chablos, this curl move 5. Very nicely done. We saw Cocoluto already trying some curl move 7s on warm-up sessions in Taiba. Maybe he gets the pressure to need to get a really high score. Maybe he tries it. We would love to see that. Maxime Chablos coming right foot forward, starting from blind. It's going to be a blind shot 7, but the kite just went too high, and he doesn't make the landing on that one.
Yeah, it looked like he went slightly off axis there.
Very tricky trick.
Such a great pop off a blind there.
He really scoops himself out there. The reason that he probably didn't manage to stick the landing when he was swapping that fast, he grabbed both times on the left side of the bar, just making the kite go progressively higher and higher doing the trick.
Kimo now.
Coming right foot forward, he's going to attempt that rewind once again. It's going to be a still KGB rewind. He sticks the landing, kite super high. It's going to be a kite loop out of it. That's going to be really penalized, but still a good score for the young Egyptian. Let's see what the judges think about this. Very technical rewind, one of the most technicals out there after that slim, blind slim to blind, but kite crazy high, looping the other way. That's going to penalize probably almost half of the score.
Yep, most definitely. Not what the judges want to see there. So first, let's have a look at who's in what position at the moment. Arthur Gilbert's out there in first. 2 big scores as well. 3 big scores, in fact. That 9.53 that we most recently saw.
Long grab there as well in the KGB. We see Leo practicing on the back.
Yeah, he'll be up next.
Arthur Gilbert going toast. There's going to be another dam as we've seen before. Oh, that's a tootsie to blind. That's a big back check, but I think we never seen that trick done in competition before. I really like the way he was spinning it. Let's see the replay.
Yeah, definitely a butt check. Okay, here we go. Replay now. So toe sides.
It's going to be a tootsie until there. That's a toasted slim, and he goes blind. He tries to add a grab,
Yeah.
and he grabs just under his boots. really on the no grab zone. But really nice, Danley. Really nice from Arthur trying that trick.
Yeah, it's not going to be scoring high at all.
Not massive bad check, but good attempt. That could be a really high scoring trick for him if he does it properly.
Yeah, Chemo's also got that 4.5 that's come in for that KGB to wrap. So up next, we've got Jean-Marie Coccoluto. Finds himself at the moment in 4th position, looking for that 4th counting trick as well for the families. Looks like he's also going to be coming in maybe right foot forward.
Is he going to go for the combo or the rewind? It's hard to say right now. He's been doing some very good rewinds, blind shots to grab. Adding a nose grab right there, but maybe he goes for the combo. Maybe both. Maybe that trick is inside the combo. I could see that happening, like that rewind into a from line move. Actually, during the team battle in KPL, he was with me on the team, and I did a follow shot from him with the GoPro super close of exactly that line.
Yeah?
Yeah, that will be sick to see again.
Yeah, finds himself in 4th place. It's getting really tight now at the top.
What a hit.
Yeah,
all of them over 20.
So sick to see this level of riding here in Brazil.
And it's going to be a blind shot, nose grab, 2 grab, bad checking the landing. That's going to be a very low score for Coccoluto.
Yeah, Coccoluto's... Yes, I mean, it's into the last coming into the last few tricks now. Trick attempt number 5. There are 7 attempts that they all have.
Ruben commenting there.
Ruben's in the mix.
Kitesurfing legend. Well, he said, Ruben, we need to send it, but keeping that kite low. Maxime Chablos coming up next. Right foot forward. He's looking with speed. Is he going to attempt that blind takeoff? Light shot 7 again. Is he? It's probably going to... No, it's not going to happen.
He wants it.
He may switch and go for the combo.
Man, the door is so wide open for all of these to take it. Top 2 go through. 3rd and 4th, unfortunately, will not. Still got one more semi-final as well to come.
What a semi-final. Truly a final right here. The scores, the tricks that's been done, it's been absolutely insane. From line of 5s like nothing. New rewinds, heart attack 7s.
Chemo, right foot forward.
Going for another...
Yeah, he's not happy at all.
He's not happy. He was going for a KGB 5 and he pulled way too strong on the right side of that bar. Dropping that kite, losing the tension and not allowing to rotate that last 180 he was looking for.
So you got the vibes on the beach here. Caddies at the ready. Replay
Is he going to do it, Chemo, again? He did it last time on his last trick attempt. He got the KGB 5 that he needed to go into the final.
Yeah, I mean, that one just bumped him up into 2nd place, I think. It's going to be enough, but, you know, it's not going to be over until those final rounds of tricks. Yeah, 3.77 there for Chemo, so sits him up into 2nd place, only just. Arthur, now current heat leader, is going to be jumping next.
He's coming right foot forward. What he's going to do for us. He already has 2 from the hillside category. Now he's going to go once again, left foot forward. Is he going to tap that 2 to the blind? I think it's never been done before in competition. Let's see if the ex-world champion, French, Arthur Chilbert, gives it for us. No, it didn't happen. Kite was way too high. That didn't allow him to rotate.
Yeah, waiting to see the scores coming in. Replay here from Arthur.
As Kite Goofy says,
Hey,
we all...
They've crashed him out, though.
Yeah.
Maybe out of the competition area.
Maybe. Coming up next, Gianmaria Coccoluto. He's going to go for that from line of 5, but he doesn't mind, so he decides to go into that combo that scored him a good trick before. From line into back 5. He's not happy.
It's going to be tough, Coco. I mean, it's still going to come down to these last rounds of tricks. Maxime Chablot's 6th trick attempt now for him.
At the moment, he doesn't need much for Coco. She's a 5.28. But it may be step up now by Maxime Chablos.
Yeah, both Maxime and Jean-Marie as well looking for that fourth trick. Arthur and Kimo have got those 4 families ticked. So Maxime and Jean-Marie, yeah, they're looking for it. They're currently sitting in 3rd and 4th. So last round of tricks, ladies and gentlemen. Finals day here in Cauipe. Who's going to be making it through to the men's final? Top 2 go through.
So hard to know yet.
All riders as well, not necessarily have had the perfect heat for themselves. You know, there's a couple of low scores lurking around.
Coming right foot forward, Maxime Chablos. Is he going to go for the combo or another blind takeoff? He's going toe side. Let's see what he goes for. That's a chromo 5.
Yeah.
He knew he needed a trick. He needed to score only 2 points to be able to beat Kimo. He's probably going to put some pressure to the young Egyptian. If he lands a big trick, Kimo, then Maxime will need to push him on his last trick attempt to still have a spot in the final. Let's see what happens right after.
Yeah, Maxime playing the game there, ticking the families. So let's have a look at Coco's one of a 6.33. Did exactly the same trick.
This one is way smaller though. It's probably going to be on the mid-5s, I reckon.
Yeah, I think this will bump Maxime back from 3rd to 1st. Okay, so last rounds of tricks. Lowest one for Kimo is that KGB. Here we go.
It's going to be he was trying to go left foot. He's been doing some frontside 319s, insane, but this time it's going again. Once again, right foot forward. He's going to attempt another KGB 5. Let's see. No, he's
no.
He's
So he's got to go now.
Going to go left foot forward. Time's ticking. Let's see what he does.
Kimo Mahmood. Final trick. Oh.
Slim rewind. Pretty dangly, but that's going to give him another score. And probably he's going to outperform that KGB. He's going to play another on the rewind. I think he can have 2 rewinds from hillside. So hard to say if he's going to beat that KGB to grab. Maybe it's just for a tiny bit.
Man, I would not want to be a judge now.
Probably into the 5s as well. Similar score to Maxime Chablos. Or maybe mid-4s. The kite was very high. Hard to tell. What a situation to be a judge right now. Not easy. Arthur Gilbert wants to make sure he gets that spot in the final. Goes toe side. It's going to be a dum-dum. He's going to improve his score, probably going to get close to a 5 there. And he's going to improve that evolution to outside trick that he done before. Kite very high, maybe the mid-4s as well.
Yeah, I don't think Kimo's done enough there to get up into the top 2.
We really want to see what he could push there on the final, getting such a big score on that 9.33, but that still is not enough. It's about performing 4 tricks that count, and this time the young Egyptian haven't been able to.
Yeah, this is it here for Jean-Marie. He's got to go huge. He's got to do a near perfect trick to get into second, because Arthur just going a bit further ahead now with that last
dum-dum. Could be the case of the crumb of 7. He needs a toe side or a rewind, and the rewind is not probably gonna make it that way. Is he gonna go for that crumb of 7? No, he's going to go for front blind move into a back 5. But that's going to be another combo that he has already. No, it was a combo 5. He didn't have a combo.
Nope.
Hard to tell, very close. It's going to be on the 8, but he needs a really high 8 to pass to the next round.
Yeah, is he going to be up there? Has Jean-Marie made it?
Not the biggest back 5 neither.
No, I don't think, looking at some of these scores coming in, it's going to be tight, but I don't think it's going to be enough for him. Waiting for scores to drop for this combo. Feel like he knows it as well. Combo score coming in for Jean-Marie, and it's not going to be enough. Yeah, there you go, 6.57. So we have our finalists now with the last trick of this heat. Maxime can go and advance himself into first place. Jean-Maria Cogoluto will finish third. Who's going to take first? Maxime, pop into blinds.
And Arthur Chilbert will take that first position on the hit. Passing second, Maxime Chablos. We can see so many Swiss flags there just supporting.
Yeah, I don't think any really of those riders too happy with how that heat went.
Yeah, probably the one more happy will be Arthur reaching those 30 points, but
Yeah,
we
huge
know that
score.
4 of them had been on that 30 overall score, so probably not the results they were looking for.
So there we have it. That's the end of the first men's semi-final. Arthur Gilbert in first, Maxime Chablos in second.
This is a dream come true.
Yellow flags up for the second semi-final. Valentin Garat, Leo Verechia, Finn Flugel, and the local Davi Ribeiro.
Another stack hit here. People from all over the world, from Australia, France, Germany, and the local talent that everybody's cheering for,
Yeah.
Davi Ribeiro.
Everybody is rooting for Davi, aren't they? So yellow flag goes down, green flag is up. And it's now time to get into sequence. So scores will be showing very shortly. I think that's why Val is just waiting. You can see there. So now we're in system. There we go. Scores are up now.
Ball
And we can also see
starting
them.
left foot forward. What's he's going to give for us? Going hillside. It's going to be a slim 7. Whoa, he sent his kite down
So
low. Wow, if he would have stick that one, probably will be the highest scoring slim 7 ever.
Yeah, that kite just kept going down and down and down.
And we get the replay on that one.
Yeah, here we go. Great angle as well. We can really see where that angle is. Boom, and nearly ends up looping it.
Whoa.
Nearly actually comes away from it.
Strong legs to be able to stick that landing.
So low.
I think the only time I remember seeing a slim 7 with the kite that low was from, let's see, 1 second here. He missed the ball. Going for that damn Leo. Going back again, I think the last time I see that slim 7 perform with the kite that low, it's probably Christoph Dack around 2015, the last couple events done by the PKA on the World Tour.
Okay, Finn now going to be coming up next. We see the replay here from Leo.
Maybe he
misses
was
the
going
bar.
for a dum-dum 5. Could be the case. There was a lot of high there. He told me this morning he landed once this season. He really wants to go for that one. It's going to be a KGB. And that's going to be...
Oh, nasty crash as well.
It's hard to land with straps, you know. When you push in the freestyle level that hard, although the crashes can be a bit harder, it's time to put some boots on.
Nice kite angle, though, during that start of that trick. See the replay here from Finn.
Whoa, flying, huh?
Yeah.
Fly Finny, they call him.
Big crash as well. I don't know how that board keeps in his feet with straps on. But here we go.
No, that's Eric Anderson. Oh, no, that's Abby Rivero.
Abby Rivero now.
Oh, no way.
Here we go. The cheers are happening now. The only local left from the men's division, Davy Ribeiro.
Back 7, clean. People screaming. We are all as stoked as this crowd to see this young Brazilian performing so good during this event. It's been amazing to see.
Yeah, you're going to definitely be able to hear the crowd cheering now through probably our mics. They're right just next to us. But hey, that's what it's all about. The emotion here on the event site. Davy Ribeiro.
Very nice kite position. Spinning super fast. Bar as close as he could be.
Don't know if he's actually made the final, a final, Davy.
I don't think so. We're waiting on the scores to draw, but most sure that Davy Rivero has a high scoring trick so far.
Yeah, well, they've had all the others have crashed out actually, so.
Here comes once again Bargarat, the French champion, with a perfect slim 7. That's going to give him a good score. And we see once again that wide angle replay that we can see that kite position. Very nice.
Yeah, very
Landing
nice
with the kite at 45 degrees. I think it's been the decision ball to, like, he knows there are some kids out there pushing very, very technical tricks. The way to compete to that is perform the tricks that he knows at his best, putting the kite at the right angle and showing what it's all about to go big, whip power, land fast, and put that kite low.
Okay, so Leo now up next. Crashed out on the first. Coming in right foot forward.
He's may going a bit risky, but he knows he needs to send it to be able to have a spot. So may go again, once again, for that dum-dum 5. Let's see. It's coming right foot forward. Could be the case. He's going hillside. It's going to be a slim 7.
Misses the bar again.
Oh, misses the bar. The pressure is on Leo. First time getting into a semifinal. Seeing tricks being done like Bargarat and Davy Rivero on his first round. Blanchett 7, slim 7. Really high scores. Really puts a lot of pressure on the Australian, trying to perform as its best, but just pops the bar on the first swap.
Yeah, big score from Val as well, 7.90.
Going toe side, not very fast, but he still managed to get that dum-dum 5. Let's see once again, because he was going so slow. I thought he was not going to be able, but then he did a perfect rotation. Very nice. I like way more seeing him go a bit smaller, but with a better kite angle.
Yep. There he is, Finn. Yeah, gets his semi-final off to a start now with a score trick coming his way. Davy Ribeiro opening up very nicely with that 7.73. And he's just waiting there. So he's going to be coming in right foot forward again. Waiting for that score to drop for Finn. And then just get ready to hear the cheers here for Davy.
He's going to get some sort of the high 6 for that dum-dum 5. Very technical trick, but it's not about only technicality. There's other stuff on the judges' criteria. And going right foot forward, Davy Rivero with a grabbed KGB 7. That's going to be an insane score from Davy. Let's see the replay with a slow-mo, very close up. I want to see that grab on the rotation. It's been insane, the performance of this young Brazilian.
Here we go. Yeah, there's the grandstands, the Brazilians. And the replay here. So wide angle first. Gives us a good idea for that kite angle especially.
I think it was just a KGB7.
And here
Still
we go.
pretty insane. There was no grab. I think, let's see once again. No, there was no grab, but still KGB7 perfectly done. Rotates so smooth. What a performance. The 2 first tricks. Going left foot forward again. Balgarad, what he's going to go for.
Heavy landing there for Val. Big
Heavy
score
landing.
from Davy, 9.10 for that KGB7.
Davi's starting strong, huh?
Insane,
Taking a
yeah.
big lead from the rest of the competitors in this hit.
Yeah, big scores coming in from him.
Similar age between Davi and Finn. I think there's 1 year difference,
Yep.
something like that.
So Leo now.
Going once again, right foot forward. He's going to go hillside. It's going to be a slim 7. Oof, Kai was very high. Bit of a bad check. Still good trick, but probably we'll see some high fives or something around there.
Yeah, Leo obviously crashing his first 2 tricks, and now with the butt check as well, doesn't leave him with a lot of room for error with 7 trick attempts.
Not really. At least he got a score here. Let's see what this score is about.
Okay, now we go back over to Finn. How's that Dum Dum 5, 6.77.
Finny coming right foot forward. Is he going to give us a KGB7? He's been doing those so easily.
No, it goes to blind.
Blind shot 5, stomping it. What a claim.
Yeah, he's
He's
happy with that
happy.
one.
That's going to be a good score. The 2 young riders taking the lead on this hit. Pretty good kite angle
Yeah.
for a trick like this. Very nicely done.
Nice.
That was a blind heart attack 5. That's going to be even higher. That's going to be a really good score. Well done, Finn.
Yeah, the slim 7 from Leo, 5.1 as well. Big score coming in here for Finn. I think around the 8 mark. See there. Validation coming our way. One more replay. You can see everything here.
And see those Red Bull logos on that Arash kite of this young Sherman rider.
Yeah, recently joining the Red Bull team. And he's happy with that one. The blind heart attack 5 coming in now. Scores starting to filter through. So there we go. There we have it. 7.6 for Finn. Davi's coming in once again, right foot forward.
He's going to go for the rewind, maybe. Oy, yeah. That's going to be a crash from Davi. Going for that backside 3 nose grab, 2 grab. But the guy may have been a little bit too high at the moment he was landing. But not really. Just missed the landing. He went big for landing switch grab for so long. It's hard to rotate way too early when you're going on your switch blind or switch grab. You really want to rotate it last minute to have a good inertia to be able to stay on the board.
Okay, so Val's just ticking along at the moment with a 1 trick. That was that slim 7 he did. Good score as well with a 7.9. But he's now coming in right foot forward, toe side.
Crow 5, let's see. Ooh, kite super low.
Oh, super low.
That's going to be a nice score for a Crow 5. It couldn't have done any better. The kite was way lower than 45 degrees.
Yeah, beautiful there from Val. See here, really loading up on that toe side edge.
Phew. Perfect execution.
Slacking the lines.
Seems going to be a bit lower than the one we've seen before from Coco.
Oh, I thought maybe it was going to be...
I thought it was maybe going to be a bit higher.
Yeah,
Still
the 6s.
not the same amplitude as Coco, but that kite position was pretty crazy. Coming from blind, Leo Berechia going for a blind shot 5, but the kite is just way too high.
Yeah, although we're getting now to the halfway point for Leo, it's looking ever so slightly a little bit further away to get that second or first place.
Pretty close between Bal and Finn. Let's see what Finn throws on this one. If he lands a trick, he's definitely gonna set himself a little bit farther in front. Still a lot of families to be ticked. Only 2 tricks done by Finn, Davi, and Balgarat.
So scores coming in. Obviously, Leo's one there, super low. But it's up to Finn.
So we have a toe side trick and a blind trick from Finny. Are we going to see some heel side action now?
He's going toe side again.
Oh, he's going to go for the combo. Toe side landing blind, popping from blind into another heart attack 5. Or a heart attack. That's going to be a good combo for him.
Yeah, he's getting those families sick. Smart play from there from the youngster.
Probably on the high 6. Let's see.
Yeah, Davi. We don't really see Davi do the combos at all, do we?
He hasn't been into them since.
Nope.
More into the rewinds and the inverts. It's good to see like they have so much options for taking different families that not every rider needs to look the same. That's a great thing about this new format. We can actually see some different type of riding from each one of them.
Okay, so what does Davi have? Obviously that KGB7, which is the highest scoring trick so far in the heat, 9.10. Then he has the backside 317 as well.
He's going to go again for the rewind because he's doing the invert to the left. Let's see that rewind. Blind shot, nose grab. Still can't get that landing. Oh, he broke his board.
No way.
Yeah, I think I saw the bottom of his boot right there.
Yeah, big, heavy landing.
Boom. Yeah, a lot of pressure on that left leg there.
Yeah, he's going in, so clearly something happening.
Oh, that's going to make a lot of pressure on him. He now needs to rush to get another board. Still 2 tricks to be counting.
Yeah, he's got 40 seconds, isn't it, roughly per trick? So he's got about just under 2 minutes.
Change the strategy completely for the other riders, for example, for Balgarat, because now he has a chance of actually making without pushing that hard and just being able to complete the 4 tricks. He's going to go for another double slim again. The kite just goes down way too quick. And he cannot stick the landing. Is his board okay? It was a pretty bad package on that one too.
Yeah, we're seeing some big crashes today now. Riders pushing the limits.
It's funny how he released that right arm when going for the second rotation. It's more like a double whirly to grab.
Leo now goes toe sides.
Ooh, that's just gonna be a small tootsie for Leo. Not a trick, but not much. Playing the game though, it's just the game just changed after that crash from Davi Rivera. Let's see how quick he can get back on the water. Sure, there's plenty of boards for him to use on the shore.
Yeah, you'd like to think so, wouldn't you?
Finny coming up next, left foot forward. Is he going to go for a double flip? No, it's going to be a slim 7. I think that this time his kite did went a bit high.
Yeah.
Although he got a 4 trick into his back, so he's sitting up pretty good right now. Let's see.
Well, Val's got the 7.90, hasn't he, for exactly the same trick. That's slim 7. Don't think it's going to be
I think
up there with
let's
Val's.
See what, if Val got a 7.9, this is probably going to be a high 6 maybe. Or, yeah, mid 6. Big difference on power and kite position between the two of them.
Okay, so Davi again. Reckon we're going to see the rewind attempt for the 3rd time? Or maybe he'll switch it up, go for the inversion.
Maybe even lower. Actually, seeing the replay.
Oh no, look, it's all
high.
happening.
He's stuck on his feet, the boot. Damn, I think it's going to be a crash for the next attempt.
Here. He's in 2nd place still.
Crazy
They
how
cannot get... Oh, hang on a minute.
What?
I don't have any idea what's just gone on. But now he's going to... Oh, Davy.
What just happened?
I have no idea what's going on.
That he has a twin brother? Is that David Rivero or is another one?
He wants this rewind, doesn't he?
He needs it. He could be going for a double flip just to get something, not get so many crash in a row.
Yeah,
He's definitely playing
now
on him. He's going a little bit too big for that trick, I reckon.
Yeah, 3 attempts gone on that same trick. 3 crashes after opening up really nicely.
Seems to be a bit stronger to win at the moment.
He is still in second place, though, with those 2 tricks.
Crazy.
So he's in a good position, Davy. But also now, 6th trick attempt now, last 2 rounds of tricks. This is where it starts to sort of spice up a little bit.
Yeah, Leo's still far from Davy. He needs a high score, but Bal may take that second spot if he lands something good right here.
Yeah, he doesn't need a lot to advance Val. Obviously, only 2 tricks counting towards his score, and he's a 3.37 to just push Davy down into third. Looks like Val's going to be coming back right foot forward.
He needs to get another hillside trick. Maybe he's going to go for a KGB 5. The blinds at 7. True, KGBs and Slim are from the same family, so he cannot go for a KGB. He's going left foot forward again. Is he going to go for that combo once more? Coming up next, Balgaran, left foot forward, going again for that double S. Maybe he's going to do... Yeah.
Misses the bar.
I think everybody's a bit overpowered at the moment. The wind has picked up quite a bit. Really not the performance that we were expecting for this hit.
No, we were expecting a little bit more. Some low scores, apart from the one we saw from Davy. Obviously, that 9.10.
So Balgarat will only be able to do 3 tricks counting, as he only has 2 on one last trick attempt. Leo may be sitting a little bit better in that sense, because he still have 2. He can have the 4 tricks counting and make sure to get a better result from that evolution. What was that? We just missed it, and he's going for a... Oh my, that's going to be another crash. People going too crazy. They just need to get some scores to be able to pass to the next one.
Yeah, this is where the tactical side now of planning that heat, strategic thinking is going to come into...
Blind shot 3, going into a switch magma. We've seen this trick quite a few times from Leo during this competition. But the kite went way too low, touching the water, not being able him to stick that landing.
We just missed that start there for Finn.
It's going to be another combo. He did has 1. He's trying that Heart Attack 5 combo, but that's going to be a crash for Finny.
Okay, so here we go. Davy now is going to be up next. Let's see where it went wrong for Finn.
In the kite position,
Yeah.
probably.
Really high there.
I wonder if he's riding longer lines, because it seems like it even gets higher, that kite, when it's high.
Okay, so what does Davy... He's still in second place, obviously, after this whole round of crashes here.
Crazy. Let's see.
Rewind again.
Seems like he's going
Seems
right
like
foot
he
forward,
he
or a
wants it.
combo. Will be smart from him to do a combo just to secure a good...
Yeah, you don't really
trick.
see him do it a lot, but
But no.
he's going to go for it.
Oh
probably.
yeah, he's going for the combo.
No!
It's going to be another crash. The pressure is on.
Man,
Anything could happen on this last
yeah.
round.
This has been a heat where no rider really probably happy with their performance. I mean, Finn's the only one with 4 tricks counting, but
still
they're all
not
sort of,
happy. Yeah,
they're
yeah.
all pretty low in regards to what we've seen him land yesterday. Val needing that 3rd trick desperately. We're going to see a lot of moving up and down now. If they can start to land this last round of tricks.
What a pressure.
Yeah, anyone's game.
This is going to be very, very interesting.
I reckon they're feeling the pressure out there, Ramiro.
Yeah, 100%. They're feeling the pressure, and the wind is really strong at the moment. Is Bal going to play a safe trick, or he's going to go for that combo? He's going right foot forward. What's he going to do? From blind move. And he says, you know what? I'm passing to the next round if you guys crash again.
Yeah,
Nicely done.
He can only now watch and hope.
I think even Leo is not really able to catch up with
No.
him, so it's all in Davi. If he actually can land his last trick, he will pass into the final. If not, Balgarad playing smart, he may got a spot in the final. I think it's been 3 years since Bal doesn't make it to the final. He will be very stoked with that.
Yeah, that's coming in. It's not a big score, but it's going to be enough to go into seconds, for sure, around the mid-fives. So there we go, 5.27. So goes into second, knocks Davi down now into third.
I hope someone gives some advice to Davi and tell him he only needs a 2-point trick. Like literally one Tosai slim will be enough. Oh, that's going to be a crash for it.
And Leo is taking some big hits in this heat. Yeah, Finn obviously now going through with the highest combined total score in this heat.
Crazy how strong Davi started, and then it was crash.
Yeah, 4 in a row. He doesn't need to do a lot. Does not need to do a lot.
Oof, that was a heavy back edge from Leo. Well, Finn, we already know he is in the final at the moment. Let's see what he's going to go for his last trick. He's going to redo that combo, yeah. He's coming Tosa. He's going to try to do a Heart Attack 5, and I think he got it, but the kite is very high, so I'm not sure which one is going to score higher.
Okay, it comes down to this trick. This is what it comes down to. Can Davi book
Look
in
at the amount
place?
of people on the water. Oh, my God.
Yeah, only needs 1.92. That's all he needs. So he's just got to play it safe, play sensible here. Simple trick, get the score.
So far we have Arthur in the final, Fini in the final, Maxime Chablos in the final, and who's going to be our fourth finalist? We are about to know. Davi Rivero seems to go left foot. He knows the double half cup can be the move to take it to the final. Better be inverted.
Here we go. No!
No! He didn't need to take it to grab. It would have been enough just to toe side. Oh my God, please somebody give us some advice to this young talent of Brazil. We really were eager to see all his skills being performed on the final, but this time it's going to be Valentin Garat and Finn Flugel going into the final. It's painful to watch. Yeah?
It's a killer, yeah. When you know what he's capable of as well. You've seen it, you know, the 10-point rise, the opener of that huge KGB7, that 9.1, and then just having an absolute shocker for the last 5 tricks. All he needed to do, like you said, you know, he didn't need to land like that.
Ball going to support the young.
Well, there we have it, Romero. We've got our finalists, but we're now going to be going into a little bit of a 15-minute break, catch our breath, and prepare for back-to-back finals. Women are going to be up first in 15 minutes' time, and then it's going to be the men's final.
just missed my flight. Didn't do it on purpose. Yeah, don't worry. I'll keep it safe. Okay, bye.
Next stop, Hamid International Airport.
This is a dream come true.
So we're here in the women's final. Again, we will have Bruna Kajia Kaya, Rita Naus, and Magnoli Francesca. Talking about conditions, the wind had definitely picked up. It's way stronger out there. And this may play a big role in this next hit. We know Magnoli Francesca loves to go with some power. But Kaya Lehmann, as she's riding with straps and a very powerful kite, he may work against her. But it will be really interesting to see. Because the things that will happen if, as it's strong the wind, the tricks may be harder to land. But once they land them, they're going to be probably some bangers. Let's see who is coming up next.
Okay, here we go. It's finals time. Red flag is up. So it's nearly time to get underway with this final. Conditions are pumping out there, aren't they? We just had a little 15-minute breather between the semis and now the final.
You know what will be good right now?
What?
Seeing Luis Cruz out there.
Yeah, with a kite loop, yeah.
What people are asking there.
Let's have a look at your comments. Keep them coming in. Who's your money on? Who do we think is going to take the victory here? Obviously, Bruna going into this is probably looking the more dominant, let's say. But, you know, Francesca, you just mentioned there, Ramiro likes the sort of stronger wind conditions. Bebe, why is Bebe not competing? He's actually done his knee.
He had a knee injury in France. He tried to ride away, and then he got a diagnosis here in Brazil that he had some issue on his ACL.
So he's had to undergo surgery. He's back now. But, yeah, let us know your thoughts. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Any questions from Ramiro as well, joining us in the booth. It's been epic to have him here.
Thank you very much, Liam. It's been really fun watching this incredible action here in Cauipe Lagoon.
It's been so good. Such a good event. It's always a highlight of the year being able to come into a lagoon in Brazil and showcase freestyle action at its absolute finest. The last 3 years, we've been treated to being able to do, you know, Cauipe the year before and then Taiba in 2022. So epic to have an event here at this
Every time people
spot.
ask me what's the best spot in the world, it's hard to beat this one.
Yeah.
Here in Taiba, it's really hard. Maybe some people say Greece is right there as well, but it's one of the best freestyle spot, if not the best, in the world.
Yeah, and it makes it even better that for, 4 months of the year, just every single day.
Yeah, even more. 4 months is what we coming as a tourist feeling safe of coming for having 7 days out of the 7 of wind. But actually all the way from June up to January, you have pretty much wind every day. You do have every now and then 1 day off, but it's really windy all the time.
I mean, I've been to Brazil now the last few years, and there's not been a day where I couldn't kite. You know, in the time that we've been. I mean, we come every November for the tour. We have back-to-back events. We were in Jerry last week. Now Cauipe. We move over as well for the wing foiling at the end again in Jerry. So.
And if you're keen to move around, you can always go a bit north if it's up here and come back when it gets.
It's got everything, right? Again. You've got lagoons, you've got waves. You know, you've got take all your kit, all your toys with you. You have a great time.
Any type of wind sport that you want to do. Probably the best place in the world to do it.
Yep, 100%. Get your 4x4, load up the back with toys.
Or a buggy.
Yeah, or a buggy, buggy.
You will need to be every now and then a mechanic and enjoy the hassle, but it's pretty fun. It's part of Brazil as well.
So yellow flag now. It tells us that there's less than a minute to go. It's going to drop any second now. And first to jump is going to be Rita. And here we go. Green flag is up. It's the final. Last heat of the women. Who's going to take it? First to jump is Rita. Arno's going left foot forward.
She's going strong. She's going to start again with that 3-1-3 she did previously. She's going straight into one Hindenburger. Just managed to fit in the rotation, but she gets a score out of it. Starting strong. Rita Naus from Spain.
Yeah, coming up next, Francesca. She also had a very nice heat. Couple of crashes trying on that heart attack, but then landed it.
Waiting on that corner, Francesca. She's going to go right foot forward, maybe starting with the blind shot 3 or going straight into a heart attack, trying to show that she's going all in to trying to get that first position.
A lot of love here as well for you, Rami, coming in. Comments flying. So, Francesca.
Thank you very much, Alexander. Love to hear you guys being enjoying the commentating. I've been enjoying it a lot too. Coming right foot forward, Francesca Bagnoli. Coming with power. Definitely condition that she likes, some stronger winds. She's going for that blind shot 3 once again. She lands it clean. Maybe she wanted a bit more power, but that's a good score. She's happy. As we've seen on the previous semi-final, it's not only about doing big tricks.
No.
You still need to score 4 tricks to be able to get a good result.
Yeah, and starting your heat off with a landed trick as well, regardless, of that score, is such a good way to get things rolling, not get that crash. Start with something, relatively simple for the rider, and have that score on the board.
So it seems Kai is going to go for a left foot forward trick. And she's going to start with that S move she's been doing before. I really like the rotation she has on that one.
So Kaya now in another final. Back-to-back finals for Kaya. Was final in Dunkirk, finishing 3rd place. And here she goes again. First trick.
Hinterberger move, but doesn't stick the landing. Made a big squat trying to hold that board gliding, but it was not enough. So that's going to be a crash for Kaya on her first trick attempt. Still 6 to go.
Yep, shows the replay here. Nice and zoomed in. Yeah, crash there for her. So up next, Bruna Kajir. A couple of scores now coming in, as you can see. Top left-hand side, a 4.43 for Rita. And just above that is Francesca on that 4.53 for that backside 3.13. Now Bruna coming in right foot forward. First trick attempt. She likes to open up strong. She has opened up strong previously. Looks once again.
Slim 5, but the bar just pops at the moment of the landing because the kite goes a bit too high. All the way on the other side of the window. We've seen one of the most talented riders getting out of competition in the previous heat. It's important to note that the pressure in a heat is not the same as riding on the freeway. We all know Bruna is capable of one of the best tricks possible ever done by all the women out there. But one thing is to be able to do it on the free ride, and one able is to do it on comp. Let's see Rita now. She goes for a next move. Clean, great kite position. That's going to be a high-scoring trick for Rita Arnaus.
Yeah, nice scoring there. Kind of come in for Rita. Backing up that first score as well. She's having a nice start to this final. How strong is the wind at the moment? Well, we've got about 20 knots. Nice and steady. Maybe even a little bit windier at times.
I think maybe a little bit windier. We'll take a quick look to the live station while we're speaking here to see what the actual wind's doing.
Okay, Francesca. Second trick now. Opened up. And she's coming once again right foot forward. Looks absolutely loaded.
22 knots out there. Let's see, Bagnoli Francesca, is she going to go for the hurt attack? It's just same as the previous time of her first attempt. False chest forward.
So crash there for Francesca. You can see replay here. Really throws that kite down in the window as well towards the end of that trick. And there she goes. So Kaya now coming up next.
For Marek, in case you haven't heard, the wind is averaging 18, gusting 22 right now. Oh, that would have been a very nice double S-spin to blind from Kaya, but that's going to be another crash.
Yeah, 2 crashes for her.
So taking a nice lead, Rita Arnaus here on the second round of tricks.
Good score as well with the 6.
Yeah.
Really nice there for Rita.
Coming up next, Bruna Kashia is going to go once again right foot forwards, coming up with speed. She just needs to put that kite tiny bit lower when she sends the graph. Let's see. She's going to be a slim, playing it smart. Maybe a tiny bit higher score than the one from Rita. She swapped it a bit early. Nice clean landing. And as well, it may impact that it's going right foot forward, and she's going to do the tricks closer to the judges.
Definitely looks to be a little bit higher on the scorecard at the moment. The scores are coming in. Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be mid to high 6s. You can see here, zoomed in replay. It's looking good there for Bruna. So back into sequence now with Rita, current heat leader, the only rider that has 2 tricks counting.
It's going for a S-bend pass. Very sketchy landing. It's not going to be the highest scoring trick, but it's still a 3rd trick in her bag, making sure she doesn't have any crash there. Every time she goes, she adds a bit of a score into her overall score.
Yeah, 7.13 there for Bruna, so opened up really nicely for her after that initial crash. Yeah, it was a 1.13 of a point better than Rita's slim. But here we go. Once again, Francesca coming in right foot forward.
She's going to repeat another hertz attack. She thinks she's going to do another tag. Time's ticking. Only had 40 seconds to perform her trick. Is she going to go right foot forward again? Seems like it. By the way, she's tagging very upwind. Yeah. It's time to go, Francesca.
Yeah, she's got to get moving now. Okay, here we go. It's now or never for Francesca. This third trick attempt.
Coming really close to shore. Is she going to go for that
close.
hertz attack? S-bend pass.
Oh!
Bit nicer than the one from Rita.
Yeah.
Clean landing, kite very low. Not enough height to rotate to that hertz attack that she was looking for, but that's going to be a good score for her.
Yeah,
Probably
she
putting
seems
her
happy.
in second position at the moment, as Bruna only had one scoring trick so far.
She seems relatively happy with it. Maybe
Good
not
squat
initially.
to save it, making sure she doesn't back check.
Okay, now Kaya. Third trick attempt has opened up with 2 crashes, so could really do with something now. Francesca scores starting to come in. It's gone down as a crash there for Francesca. Maybe there was something that we didn't see.
That's going to be a crash for Kaya.
Yeah, she's going to be...
Maybe in the in-between we can do a replay from the previous trick attempt from Francesca Bagnoli on the red t-shirt.
Here we go. See where it went wrong, because there was a crash here for some reason. Well, that's not a crash.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like a crash to me. Here coming, Bruna Kajia. It's a back move. Definitely not one of her best back move, but still a good score there.
Yeah, she'll be happy with that. The Brazilian cheers are happening right by us. And we've seen her do it cleaner. In the semi-final, she hit this one cleaner for sure. But it's going to score. Push her over. Will it push her into first? Maybe. No, it's not going to push her into first, but it's going to be that next trick that she needs. Rita does have 3 counting. Going into attempt number 4 now. 7 trick attempts, 4 going to be counting. So here we go for Rita.
Oh,
right
it may
foot
have
forward.
been that she ran out of time, Francesca. That could be the case.
Yeah, that could be actually the case. Some long tacks.
Good blind shot 3, big bad check there from Rita now. Still getting another, no, not getting another score. She already covered her 3 hillside tricks.
Yeah, back mode there from Bruna, 5.8. So if she wants to later on, she can look at improving that. But here we go. Now Francesca.
Just confirming with the judge tower. Francesca trick, it's been counted as a crash as she ran out of time before performing her third trick attempt.
Opting for left foot forward now.
Are we going to see that signature S move? It's going to be an S move with a big bad check there. Seems they're having a bit of struggle with the stronger winds, the girls.
For sure. I mean, even over on the guys' side as well, in that last semi-final, we saw them, struggling a little bit. Yeah, it's super windy out there here in Cauipe. Sort of got the prime conditions now for these finals. Couldn't have timed it any better, really. Rita there with Therese. One of the other competitors, actually not competing here in Cauipe, had to put out. But we'll be seeing her in guitar. And Kaya Lemon now coming in.
Right foot forward, another attempt of the double S-bend to blind. She runs out of high, so decides to do a double S-bend into a rally to blind. That was a good idea from her to get a good score in the combo.
Yep.
As well as she's been crushing all the previous attempts. That's going to be Pretty good combo score.
Yeah, if she wants to tick those families, she now needs to land every one of her tricks until the end of the heat. So smart move there to initiate that combo. And goes straight into the pop to pop. What we want to see on the combos. So here we go, Bruna once again, left foot forwards.
It's going to be a KGB, beautifully done. That's going to be a really high scoring trick for Bruna Kashia. Probably the highest scoring trick so far in this hit. Man, we can see a replay. She's been doing some beautiful rotation, those KGBs.
Watching again, loads up, great pop.
Nice rotation, the back roll. A lot of slack. She just sends the pass there. Kite super low on the landing. Well done. That's going to be on the mid-80s.
Yeah, it's looking really good.
Yeah.
Okay, Rita now. I mean, how do you answer back with a massive KGB like that from Bruna? Let's see. Rita coming in. Right in front of the judges' tower, this one.
Coming right foot forward. Rita now is going to go for a blind shot 3. It's probably going to be in a combo. Let's see what she goes for. Blind shot 3 into an S-bend. Smart from Rita getting that 4 score that she needed.
Yep. Interesting there.
Probably similar score to Kaya, maybe a tiny bit better. She was riding definitely with more power and better kite position.
There you go, just had news from our race director, Juan Antonio. 24 knots has been recorded, so that's the strongest wind we've had so far in competition. 24 knot gusts coming through. And it's pumping out here.
People are asking Rita to go for a KGB. I think we would love to see that too. .8 for Rita, sitting her in a second position with a strong lead from Francesca and Kaya. Coming right foot forward, Francesca Bagnoli going for a S-bend pass, this time in the time.
Yeah.
Let's see what S-bend pass has scored before doing this hit. Oh, we had none. It's true. First S-bend pass of this hit. Very nice and clean. Kai low.
Interesting to see what Kaya will do here now. Obviously had...
I think she will go for the S move as she's staying on the left side. She's going to do a left foot forward trick. It's going to be a high scoring S-bend pass from Francesca Bagnoli as it was executed that well. 5.73. Good score. Catching up, getting a bit closer to reach her nows.
So here we go. Kaya, 5th trick attempt now. Going left foot forwards.
S move and sticks the landing. Really waiting for that kite to drop to be able to have the slack to go to wrap. Well done, Kaya, feeling that bar pressure.
So
she could have rotated a little bit more the front wall. I've been seeing that a little bit from Kaya. She stops it a bit early, especially if we're going to grab and not going for an air pass.
Okay, so back to now Bruna, who has had some bangers, let's say. 8.47 for the KGB. The slim was a 7.13. And she's also done the back mode of 5.8. But we know she can score more with the back mode. Probably going to now look at getting that last family to then be able to use her last 2 trick attempts to play around a little bit. She's going to go for the
combo. Hindenburg into a 3-1-3. Slim into a 3-1-3. Nice.
Yeah, she's
happy.
as well.
She knows that's going to put her in a very good position for the hit. Taking a strong lead there. Bruna Kashia.
Yeah, she's pumped. She is pumped.
Our Brazilian finalist.
Watch the replay here. Nice wide angle for you. Straight in. That's what we want to see from a combo. Pop to pop. Land one trick straight into the next.
Very nicely done. She sends her kite down during the rotation. As soon as it lands, goes a tiny bit up to gain tension again, and then sends it down once again. She have extend that rally,
Yeah,
and she is so stoked.
Big score coming in, 8.23. So she's up in the 8s club once again. 2 tricks in the 8s for Bruna, putting her lead even further ahead. 29.63 for her at the moment.
Return now is coming right foot forward. What's she gonna do? S-bend pass. That's probably gonna improve her backside 3-1-3. Not for much, but a little bit. It's gonna be an improvement. Trying to stand a little bit farther from Francesca Noli. Trying to secure that second spot. Very similar execution.
Okay, Francesca. 6th trick now for her. Looking like she's going to be coming in from the right.
I'm running out of words because I'm so anxious to see what's about to happen.
Yeah, she's still looking for that 4th trick, that 4th family as well. Lowest one she has at the moment is that slim, the 4.23. But we know she can get up in the 7s and the 8s. You know, we've seen her do big moves, especially in the sort of stronger wind.
She will need a combo most likely.
Yeah.
Or that pit rose that scored her 7.07. That would be the way to lead into second position, making harder for Richard now to manage to stay into that second spot. Let's see what she goes for. She's going for the combo. It's going to be a blind shot 3
Combo.
into a
It's got to go now.
S-bend 2. I'm not sure if that's going to be enough.
She's still super happy, super enjoying the crowd that we have here. But yeah, it's not going to be enough. Maybe is it going to be enough to go into second? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. It's just going to be a little bit under. She's going to be close, but still not making it. She needs a 6.18. That's probably around the mid 5s. High 5s, maybe.
Okay, so Kaya as well, going to be the next rider to jump. Has the combo and the slim.
Has a big impact as well on the score. When you go for a safe trick as your second trick, that's why it may be considered even a bit less.
Yeah. Okay, Kaya again goes left foot.
Double Hindenburger. She sticks the landing. Will be nice to see a bit of a wider angle to see that kite position, that trick.
Yeah, it looked like it ended pretty high.
Another
So here's this nice
shot.
zoomed in one.
Completes a rotation. She's really pulling hard from that wide part of the bar. She's making sure to send her kite down.
5.13 for the combo there for Francesca. So yeah, she is just behind at the moment of that second position. She's also not going to be able to get first from Bruna regardless of what happens because she needs over a 10. So the only one that can even remotely get near to this rider here, Bruna.
Front to blind, very nicely executed. That's going to be a good score for her, probably taking down that back move that she did previously.
Yeah, no, for sure. 5.80 is that back mode.
Maybe close to the 7s. Really nice whip into the blind. Good kite position. What a whip. Perfect technique right there. Everything came out of the bob. No need of that kite. It could have been a winch, a horse, a car, anything pulling. That rotation came purely by her pop.
It's big there from Bruna. It's going to be knocking out that 5.8, 100%. And you can see, just keep your eyes on the scores. Waiting for validation, but yet she's going to be further out ahead. And I actually also think that with that, gives her the win.
Maybe going to go for a better Hindenburger move. Yeah, that's the case. That's a good one. Kite, I think it went too high on the landing, but was an air swap. I still think she's going to outperform her previous Hindenburg move. Let's see. It was very nice the whole way until she landed. Pretty keen to see what's going to be the score on this one. So unlikely she grabbed the right side of the bar and pulled that kite high because it was going very, very nice.
So we're in the final round of tricks now of this women's final in Cauipe.
Francesca definitely waiting on that score to know how hard she will need to push to be able to get into that second position.
Yeah, we're waiting for it as well. Can't see anything coming through just yet. So last trick now for Francesca. Nice score there from Rita, 6.6. So she needs an additional 3.22.
She needs something close to the 7. It's going to go for the slim 5. No, it's going for the combo. No, just a slim. That's probably not going to be enough for her. So. She will probably still be like 1 point under Rita. Let's see what score she gets on that one. Bruna did got a 7 on her first slim, but definitely was better executed than this one. She was going big. She should have gone 5 on that one.
Okay, so Kaya's turn now for her last trick. Still looking for that 4th category.
Let's see where that second place is going to. It's going back to Italy or it's going back to Spain.
Or if we see a pretty much perfect score, it could also be going to Germany.
Yeah, we'll need
but it's
to
got to be like a perfect.
Yeah. Taking up from blind. I don't think with that kite position it's any possible to have a perfect score. No, and that's going to be a crash. Well attempt by Kaya.
Yeah, so now we know the positions. We know who is where. Rita there, finishing in 2nd place. Francesca
so
3rd.
Happy.
Kaya in 4th. And we have our event champion, Bruna Kajier, who has one more victory lap, let's say.
Give us that Bob 5, Bruna. We want to see it.
All right. So here we go. Bruna, last trick. Your event champion here in Brazil.
He's going left foot forward. He's going to grab that KGB. Watch, he's going to go toe side. It's going to be a Pete Rose. Pete Rose 5, almost there. I think it never been done by the girls in competition. That would have been a good one. Well done, Bruna, pushing that girls division with an overall score of 31.2. Great performance out there for the Brazilian.
Yeah, Bruna there putting one hand, let's say, on the World Championship trophy that's going to be decided over in Qatar with 2 event wins now. Dunkirk, now in Brazil, Cauipe.
Following close by Rita and 2 seconds as well.
It is all still to play for, but there you can see the passion. She is stoked. Back-to-back wins in Cauipe.
She must be frothing. How good to see her. Look, all that love. How nice. We love to see that, all that emotion. Cameras are flying. It's hard even to record with so much emotion on the air. She's holding that Brazilian flag and the smile. It's just...
There he is. Look at our camera guy. He's belting it. Get the mobile cam down there. Let's go.
Let's see that close look with the mobile camera.
Get right in there. Go on.
Yeah, he's getting there.
Just get in there. There we go. Get in there. Boom.
So nice to see all the locals happy. Such a great person, Bruna. Oi! Throwing water everywhere. The motion is just off the roof.
That's the mobile cam gone.
Yeah, Bruna saying that she's super stoked of representing Brazil on the final of the World Championship. Great performance from her. She goes for a round with the Brazilian flag to celebrate, to show everyone that she had took the title of this event.
Man, so good. But it's not over.
It's not over yet.
It's not over because next up, we've got the men's final coming up shortly.
just missed my flight. Didn't do it on purpose. Yeah, yeah, don't worry. I'll keep it safe. Okay, bye.
Next stop, Hamid International Airport.
This is a dream come true.
Oh my god, the finals are about to take off men anytime soon. Bruna Garcia there celebrating with all the young locals. Coming up next, we'll have the men's final. Starting up first, Maxime Chablos, following up by Valentin Garat, Arthur Gilbert, and Finn Flugel. We can say Finn there getting ready. I think he's riding an 11 if I'm not mistaken.
This is the one, last heat of the competition. It's been 3 days of non-stop action. You know, first day we obviously had the registration, pretty easy start, and then we went over and ticked off the rounds 1 and number 2 of the women and the men. And then yesterday, obviously, the aim of the game was to go all the way through and have a semi-finals and finals day, which is exactly what we have. And Bruna's just soaking it all in. Must be nice to win an event in your home country.
100%. All the emotions together, so happy. We can see
It's
her
the moment. It's the moment
smiling so much. She detached her leash. She's like, I don't care anymore.
Yeah, you can see really the emotion says it all.
Just loving it. How good. What a great person, Bruna. Great rider. Big motivation for everyone out there pushing the freestyle category or just trying to be the best athlete they can. She trains every day, works really hard for her riding, and we love to see that pay off.
Yeah, highlights here of that moment. Coming in. Brazilian samba, let's say.
Yeah.
A few Caipirinhas and Caipirossas are going to get popped tonight. They're going to be busy on those beach stools.
The very risky Caipirinhas, huh?
Yeah, the dangerous stuff.
Not sure what's more dangerous, trying those from lemon 5 of Arthur or drinking a few Caipirinhas.
Depends what time of day, I guess.
Definitely end up seeing black after either of both.
It's so good though. Look at it.
Look at that kids just splashing everyone.
When the mobile camera was like, yeah, I've done my part.
I'm gone from here.
Yeah. I need this for the men's final. Let us know in the comments, who's your money on in this men's final? Who have you got? Yellow flag is up, so we're super close to getting into sequence. And let's remind ourselves who is in the final. Maxime Chablos is going to be kicking things off, followed by Valentin Garat and Arthur Gilbert, 2 Frenchies, and battling in that final spot. Finn Flugel will be jumping last. Who's it going to be?
Going back to the best trick of each one, and Maxime Chablos has been scoring some really high scores on those MOV 7s, kite very low. Valentin Garat pushing that combo with the double slim. Arthur Gilbert with a massive front blind move 5. And Finn Flugel with those combos crow move into a blind heart attack 5. Let's see what tricks of these they bring into the competition.
Boom, green flag, and we are in sequence now. Maxime Chablos is going to be the rider to jump first. There you can see him there. You know Maxime, Red Bull bucket hat goes on. He's all systems go.
Coming out right foot forward, going strong. He's going to start it off with that heart attack 7. Let's bring that camera close. Let's see what he's going for. Heart attack 7 and stomps the landing. Not riding out with the most speed, but still crazy trick to start the hit. It seemed his leash got tangled around his hook, but still managed to finish the rotation.
Man, he spins so quickly.
That back 7 off axis, being able to fit in the rotation in a very short time. Wow.
Yeah,
look
right
at that.
To the bitter ends. Good opener there for Maxime. I mean, if you're kicking things off with a move like that, you mean business.
So what's your guess? What's going to be the score for that one? It's going to start nice. Probably on the high 7s, mid 7s. Let's see.
Yeah.
We have seen when it's perfectly executed into the mid 8s. This one definitely was not perfect executed, but still a very nice score to start.
Yeah, there we go. Score down. Take that with a pinch of salt. That's 6.97. I think that's what we have.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6.97. So Valentin Garat now right foot forwards.
What he's going to start with. From blind move, massive 1.
Nice opener there for Val. Saw him end his last semi-final heat with that move. That was a move that got him into the final. Scoring, I think, around a mid to low 5. I think, or maybe, no, 5.9 I think it scored.
It's hard to know what to do when you start in first, because you don't want to risk it for no sense. If you can get a safe score and everybody else crash, that's better. But if you can start strong, even better. So good play on Bob, making sure not going for the most technical trick, but trying to perform it as its best to try to get a good score. Maybe it's not going to be a heart attack 7, but maybe it's just 1 point under it.
Yeah, well, we see this guy do it as well, and he goes huge.
He doesn't ever go halfway. Yeah, he goes all in every single time. Let's see what Arthur Gilbert has for us. And it's going to be another heart attack 7. Nicely done.
Nice there. Cleaner than Maxime's that scored that 6.97. So expect this one to be around the mid 7s. Maybe even a bit higher.
Let's see. I think the kite angle wasn't the best. It was pretty lunge, so not sure if it's going to reach to the mid 7s. But it's going to be a bit higher than Maxime for sure. Way better landing.
Okay, waiting for scores now to drop for Arthur. Valentin Garat opening up with that 5.67. Finn Flugel now jumping in a good position for Finn here, jumping last in the final.
Yeah.
To see what all the others do.
Let's see. The youngest kid out there in the final. Starting up from blind. That's going to be a blind shot 7. It's going to be a crush. He probably should have stopped at 5. There was not enough high, but good attempt on Finn. He's really been trying to put that kite a bit lower. It was a big
really
feedback by the judges yesterday. So that's why it's so important, the judging criteria. It's really how the sport gets pushed after. If we want to see some moves really starting by the pop with very nice kite angle and flow, it needs to be rewarded at the moment of judging.
7.47 for the heart attack 7 from Arthur.
He's going to take down the both hillside tricks straight on Maxime Chablos, or he's going to go for the double half cab.
Looks like he's going to be coming on hillside.
He's going left foot forward again. Hurry up, Maxime. We don't want to see a crash from you for not making a trick on time. Oh, maybe, yeah.
He's got to go now. We saw it with Francesca get tricked out in the final. so
Double
he
half
timed
cab
out.
or back move 7. Let's see. Double half cab move. Kite a bit high. Maybe we see a replay to see the angle of that rotation. It's a little bit diagonal, but we do see his head upside down. Right on the edge. Let's see what the judges think about this. Difference to the one that we said before, it was not a double half cab. The head has never been under the feet. This time it did, but it was a bit of a diagonal. Let's see what happens on this scoring.
Okay, Val now opened up with that front blind move. Looking like, yeah, he's going to be going now left foot forwards. Waiting for the scores to drop for Maxime there. 2 tricks, 2 landed scores. Nice way to open up the heat. Okay, here we go. Left foot forward, Val.
Is he going to go for that combo once again, or is it going to be that slim 7, very powerful that we know from Valentin Garat? Or maybe not. He's tagging back. Is he going to get time to go once again left foot, or he will need to improvise right foot forward? He went pretty far on that tag. The clock is counting down. Let's see if he makes it.
6.13 there for Maxime. So Val's really, yeah, he's got to go now.
Going once again, left foot forward. Are we going to see that slim 7 signature move of Valentin Garat, the French champion?
Nice.
Wait.
Ooh. Maybe get
We'll
another.
need to see the other angle to see if there was a bad check or no, but definitely was powerful and both air passes.
Here we go. Do we see a butt check? Maybe from this angle will be a bit difficult.
Kite going down, very strong.
Oh, big splash. You can't quite see,
I
can
think
you?
there was no back check. From this angle, we will see a bit better. Yes, a big splash. You know, he's pretty much destroying the water on the landing.
No,
No.
I don't think so.
No back check.
Yeah, I think the judges have realised that as well. It's being rewarded, and it's got a good score coming in here for Val. Arthur waiting patiently. It's funny, they were battling it out with the French Championships together in the final. Here they are now in Brazil, battling it out on the World Tour. There's a view of our judges. And you can see Arthur just on the right-hand side, this slim 7 from Val, waiting for this score to come in.
Seems it's going to be a high score there.
Yeah, it's going to be big.
Probably the highest score so far this hit. Really impressive riding from Valentin Garat, improving a lot this year. He's
There
been
we go.
putting a lot of work. It's nice to see him achieving a few.
Yeah, a few good results here. And it's
Good
an
results.
8.03. So
Left
rewarded.
foot forward, Arthur Chilbert going for that rebound once again, but doesn't make it. It's going to be a Hindenburger with a bit of a tap on the fin, pretty much. So not a great score there for Arthur Chilbert.
No, he'll be looking to get rid of that one. As we watch the replay. Yeah, wanted the rewind, didn't he? You can sort of see he started to initiate. Just say you wanted to go back there.
Yeah, not what he was looking for. Probably high 2, something like there.
Okay, so Finn now.
Finn coming right foot forward. Crash on his first attempt. Let's see what he does for his second one. Starting up from blind. He's going to go for the same thing.
Yeah, nice.
Very nice, very nice. He's cheering up. I think it was even a good kite angle by the way he spins so low, but good takeoff. I think that's going to be a good score. Let's see a wider angle from that one.
Perfect stuff. Keep your eye on that kite angle.
Pretty okay, pretty
Yep.
good for that trick, starting out from blind. It's definitely not dangly. Very nicely done, super technical trick here from Finn Flugel.
Okay, so we go into the third round of tricks now. Maxime has 2 scores already. Currently sits in second place. It's funny, actually. Now I think about it, obviously Arthur just pipped him in France. And I believe also maybe, I think, last Cauipe event, Arthur won. And I think Maxime was also second here last year, if I remember rightly.
Maxime is kind of his spot lately, being second. It's about time to take down that
he's
curse.
got it.
Let's see.
So consistent.
Yeah, he's super consistent.
Yeah.
And he's really smart at playing the game.
Very, very smart. Yeah, he knows what he needs to do when he needs to do it. He's got all the tricks in the locker. Here we go. Maxime Chablos, trick attempt number 3.
Mob 7,
Nice.
massive one. Good hold in between the passes as he was going pretty big. He needed to wait a little bit there. Very smart on Maxime. It's going to be a really good one to rewatch.
Yeah, I love the hold that you mentioned. So good there for Maxime.
Probably not as high of a score of the last back move 7 he did. The kite still super good position, but not crazy low as the previous one. It's still a super high score, probably on the high 8s or low 9s. Let's see if he gets it to the 9 club.
And they like what they see. They like what they see a lot.
Okay, yeah, it was big. That's true for sure. It's going to be one of the highest, if not the highest trick of the day. I think so.
Man, yeah, this one's looking really, really good, actually.
This is looking so good. Let's have one more replay of that because it was actually insane.
Man, it's a 10-point ride.
Slow-mo.
It's a 10-point ride. It's been confirmed. 10 points here for Maxime
Look at
Chablos.
that. Going massive. No stop on the rotation. Just a slow down. Perfect landing. Both times air swap. Great execution by the Swiss rider.
Second 10 we've seen in this competition.
Coming right foot forward. Balgarat. Let's see. It's going to be double half cap. Too blind, but the kite went too high and he needed to dangle out of that rotation. Solid position for Maxime Chablos with 3 tricks, already having an overall score of 23.1. A lot of room for improvement. Let's see if this time he gets the first one, finally.
Love's coming through now for the score of Maxime. So here we go, Arthur. What's he got? That heart attack 7, that's 7.47.
Arthur Schilberg coming right foot forward. Watch, he's going to go. Blind shot 7 from blind move 5. From blind move 5. Massive once again. Whoa. Did those boots hold in position? That was a heavy back edge.
That's going to knock the wind out of you for sure. Arthur with a big crash there.
Let's see that crash once again.
So high.
Whoa. Oh. You know, it's way worse when you crash like half a second after landing because all the speed and inertia is right there and then boom, back edge. Bam. When you know you're going to crash straight away, you take your board out of the water, making sure it doesn't catch an edge. But when you think you got that landing, you stick into it, you're putting all your pressure to try to save it, and then goes into a back edge. Wow, that's very painful. And after a trick like that, only Arthur is possible to keep on riding.
Yeah, he's an absolute powerhouse. Okay, Finn now has a 7.4, crashed his first attempt. So here we go.
Is he going to go for the combo? No, it seems going to be a hillside trick. KGB 7. KGB 7, nicely done. He looks a bit up. That may see that the guy may be a bit high, but it was a nice rotation. Let's have a replay on that. Maybe the wide angle. That's going to be a high scoring trick. Yeah, Kite's a little bit too high, especially for a hillside trick. We are a bit more forgiving with blind and toe side, but yeah, that's very, very, very high. Probably won't get that good of a score because of that. The trick is insane and executed very good, by the exception of the kite position.
Yeah, scores dropping here for that KGB 7 of Finn. Looking around the mid to low 7s. But we're going into now that 4th round of tricks for our riders. 7 attempts they've got, 4 counting. Maxime Chablos at the moment with 3 tricks out of 3. And he's just waiting here. I don't know why he's holding his hands up there.
I think Maxime is a bit pissed with that 7.5 from Finn. It seems to be a bit of a high score for the kite position.
Yeah, he doesn't want to let it get to his head though. Here we go, Maxime, 4th trick.
And that's going to be a crash. And I'm sure
Yeah, he looks
that
pissed.
score did affect his mindset.
Yeah, remains in 1st.
Maybe we have once again the replay of the KGB7 from Finn Flugel, the previous rider. Let's review this score.
Yeah, it's gone in as that 7.57 is the question mark, isn't it? That I guess Maxime was wondering.
Well, there it's Balgarat coming out right foot forward. We're gonna see the.
This is the
Take
Finn.
it, take it. It's good.
Okay, here we go. We're working in here in the booth, trying to get all the angles.
Coming up next, right foot forward, Valentin Garat. What he's going to go for is going to be a double half cap 2 blind.
Ah, I didn't get it.
It's hard for such a heavy rider like him to get the right tension. That's going to be a low score for Valentin Garat.
Yeah. Arthur Gilbert's going to be next. Low score coming in for Val. We watch the replay here, nice and close in. Goes for that inverted rotation. But it's actually going down as a crash, so maybe, I think, timed out potentially. But we go now to Arthur Gilbert. He's actually going left foot forward now. Here we go, Arthur. With the grab and landing rewind.
He got that rewind that he wanted to. A bit of a stealthish in there. Maybe just a bit close to the boot, but very nicely done. Let's see kite position as well. He's really a strong rider. We can see how he's flexing the wingtips of that kite.
Boom.
That's going to be a rewind for Arthur Gilbert.
Yep, ticking off that family.
Hard to catch that one.
Okay, Finn here now has a couple of scores. He's going now. Got the KGB 7. That's his highest scoring trick of his collection so far. And you can see him there in the green lycra. Really is riding well, Finn, at the moment. And here we go, coming in.
So he has one from each category, from Hills and Variety. He's going to go for the combo. Crow move, landing blind, both hands, approaching to do a heart attack 5.
Oh, he's going huge. Oh, has he landed it?
What a save.
Oh, no, it looks like the kite's gone straight into the baracas and the people.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Oh, my word. This is crazy. Is it still in one piece? That's the question. Man, the distance he's traveled here. Ridiculous. I mean, look how much height he gets on that second. And the kite just goes straight into the baracas. Artur scoring an 8.23 on that rewind catch. He goes for huge Finn there. Drama starting now to unfold. To get that takeoff here in blinds and just goes absolutely to the moon.
%. Mortis out there asking if that elevate kite has less lag. Yeah, those 4-line kites, although they're trying to make it work for freestyle, they will never be as a proper sea kite.
So we've now reached the halfway point. Maxime Chablos, the guy who's got the 10-point ride, going for 5th trick attempt here.
Heart attack 7, and he's going to try to do a combo, but it's going to be... Yeah, it was a stretch. There was no tension there to go for a combo. He needed to because he already did that heart attack 7, but not sure if it was the best decision there.
Man, it's so tight here. Now going into this round 5 of tricks. I mean, Maxime Chablos on the 23.1. He is a little bit further out ahead. But the door is still open. Arthur Gilbert put down a big 8.23. So he's now sitting in second.
We're seeing here a replay for another attempt of balancing garage of double half cap 2 blind. Way better rotation on that one, although it's going to be a crash. But already ticked his hillside tricks and he needs to go for some variety. Either toe side, blind takeoff, rewinds, inverts or combo. He's been trying to attempt this invert one, but now here Arthur Gilbert coming right foot forward. What he's going to give us? Whoa, massive from blind move 5. That's going to be a big score for Arthur Gilbert. Probably will take the lead with this one. Let's have a replay on that. That was absolutely insane. Probably second highest scoring trick after back move 7 of Maxime Chablos on this hit. Going all the way to the moon, stomping that landing. Full extension on the legs and big inversion during the rotation.
Yeah.
He is definitely happy with that one. We see that there is another racer with the Red Bull logo getting launched there on the corner. I think Finney may be ready to go soon. I think he's on the water already. That was very, very quick. Finney will be coming right foot forward.
Yeah, big score coming here for Arthur as well. That front blind mode 5. Keep your eyes up because, yeah, he's probably going to just about edge up now into first place, up over Maxime. This could be in the 9 club, as we like to say. Can't believe Finn's kite and all his equipment's still good to go.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's looking good. I believe, yeah, Arthur Gilbert up in the 9s.
Right now, Finney sitting with 14.97 points, but only take down 2 tricks of the 4. Let's see. He's going to go again for the combo. Starting toes and landing chrome with both hands to have a blind takeoff, and he goes for a blind heart attack 5. It seems like I was a bit too high there, but still it's going to be a high-scoring combo there, putting him in a good position to battle that first one. It's really going to come down for this last 2 trick attempt between Maxime Chablos, Arthur Gilbert, and Finn Flugel.
9.07 for that front blind mode 5. Second highest trick of the heat from Arthur. He's got them on absolute lock because we watched the replay here from Finn for this combo. Landing blind. But yeah, Kite there looks a little high on the landing, but
yeah,
the technical
we can see
side
by
of
the
that trick.
extension of
Crazy.
his arm.
All right, so what do we think that Maxime's got here?
I think he's going to go again for that combo. He needs to tick down another category. He's not been... Oh, blind takeoff. He's going to go for blind shot 7. And that's it. Kite high, but definitely ticking down another category and putting him on first position.
Yeah, he's going to go ahead now into first. Throw the bat back over to the other boys.
For a similar score to this last combo from Finn Flugel. Kite, no, still pretty high as well. Yeah, we probably will see some mid 6, high 6 there.
Yeah, it's starting to get tight now that riders are starting to land those other tricks and get those categories ticked off. Round 6 now of the trick, so we've only got one more round afterwards.
Coming up next is going to be Valentin Garage, just waiting for the score of Maxime Chablos to drop. He seems he's going to be going left foot forward. I think he wants to do that combo he did on the previous round again.
Yep.
That double slim into a back move.
Yeah, it scores well if executed.
I think it's the only rider we've been seeing this competition doing that double slim.
Yeah.
Previously, only Carlos Mari did in France. I think that's about the story of this trick.
Okay, here we go. Valgarat, 6th trick attempt. Looking for another score.
Going for a double slim. He's going to try to put a combo up for now. No, he knows he needs more. That's it for him. He's not taking the first. He still has a chance.
Yeah,
4/3 in Finn. Has a few crashes, but pretty hard by now.
Yeah, he's not even going to get second either. So he'd be battling for 3rd place, Val. But here we go. Arthur now. Scores dropped for Maxime, 7.03. So takes back the reins of 1st position. Okay, Arthur Gilbert. Left foot forwards.
So we have some rewinds. 2 hillside tricks. He's going to go for the toe side. It's going to be a Tootsie rewind. Let's see. It's going to be a dam-dam. Securing a good trick there. Probably into the mid-5s. Wally execute.
Yeah, needs a 5.37 to take back the lead. So
it's going to be
yeah,
very close to that.
It's going to be fine margins here. Finn needs a 3.31 on to get second, but he can also get first with 1 trick. But he needs a big score.
So he can do a hillside trick, Finn.
He's going for it.
Slim 7. Hintenberger. That's not going to score good. That was very high, the kite. Probably into the 4s, I guess.
Yeah, Arthur's gone back into first now.
Some similarities in between the Kaya and Finn on the way they ride in both straps. Pretty similar trick selection in another level, definitely.
Okay, so what does Maxime want to try and up here? That double half cab mobe of his is the lowest one that he has. If he can nail that, of that 6.13, he will take back first place. He only needs to find 0, not even a point's worth on what he already has. Crunch time now because we're going into the last round of tricks. So this is it now. 4 more tricks remain and we have yet to decide who the champion's going to be. It's all decided now on this round of tricks.
How are you feeling? Who's going to take it? It's really, really tight between Maxime and Arthur right now. There's still a chance from the young Finn to do a massive score in his last attempt, but at the moment it seems it's between Maxime and Arthur Schilberg. Coming up for his last trick attempt, it's going to be Maxime. What he's going to do.
Man, this is tight.
This is so tight. Let's see what he has. He has an...
Yeah, pink flag. So they're reviewing Finn's score at the moment. I guess it gives Maxime a little bit of chance to think about how he wants to play this. But it's really, really close out there. Final round of tricks. This event has been stacked from the start all the way to the finish. We have our 4 final riders that have progressed all the way to the final. There can only be one winner. Maxime is next rider to jump. Has got the perfect 10 with that back mobe 7. Hard attack 7 as well, he's ticked off, 6.97. As we're just looking through the scores now. Seems like that pink flag for Finn is still up in the air. And there you can see Maxime just hovering patiently.
May we see a replay of that trick from Finn of a wide angle?
There we go, yeah, a bit high. Okay, so Maxime's jumping. Let's get back to the action. Maxime's going, coming in, right foot forwards. Last trick for him. This is it, crunch time. It's now or never.
Heart attack 7, and it's going to go for the combo. No,
Yeah.
he wants to improve that heart attack score. It's definitely going to be better than 6.97.
I mean, the one that Arthur did was a 7.47.
Yeah, but he only needs a 0.7.
Yeah,
It's hard to
but
tell.
it's tight, yeah. I mean, how does
very
it compare
tight.
to the one that Arthur did to open up his heat?
Arthur did one that the rotation was very, very nice, but the kite was fully slacking at 12 at the moment he landed.
He seemed happy with it here, Maxime.
Yeah, I think it's better than Arthur, but he still needs to be quite a bit better than Arthur. It's going to be very, very tight. It almost needs to be an 8. It could be an 8, actually. It would be nice to be able to click the score and see the replay again from that Heart Attack 7.
I'm so close to the scores here.
I remember I saw the Heart Attack 7 from Arthur from the close-up angle. I was like, oh my god, that Heart Attack 7 was good, but from the wide angle you could see.
Okay, it's locked, done. 7.90. So he has gone back into first place.
Ooh, everything left for the last rig. I love this pressure. I love how it feels.
0.17 between
Big
Arthur and Maxime. Valgarat now can still battle for that third place. Oh no, I don't think he can. He can't. Finn's too far ahead as well.
Ooh. That's going to be a big crash.
Yeah, big crash there for Val.
He knew it was not going anywhere. He decided to board and big crash there. So let's see. Arthur needs just to improve a little bit his toe side trick. I think he can do it easy to take the win. And Finn needs a really, really high score here. He needs to improve by 4 points. So it needs on a really high 9, like almost a 10. He may need to go for that KGB9 that he spoke before. I think that's the only way he has a chance. But that KGB9 will only improve him maximum 2.5, as he already did a 7.5 on that trick. Very hard for Finn to take that first, but Arthur still have the chance. He's going toe side. What he's gonna do?
Oh, he's crashed out!
And I think that's it.
Well, I don't know yet. We're going to leave it round to Finn.
No, that's... oh, yeah, still
it's gonna be it.
No, but Finn, I don't really know. It's a possibility. He needs to do a heel side trick that is not a KGB that can score maybe a blind shot 9. That could be the only trick done good that Finn can do to take the win. It could be. It's all to the last trick of Finn.
Just a bit too far away with Maxime at the moment.
He needs to go for a perfect backside 9. Good kite position. Let's see what he goes for.
Finn Flugel, big crash.
Oh, but he was going for that backside 9. He knew that was his only chance. But he didn't manage, and we have our champion. It's going to be Maxime Chablos for the very first time. He's taking the first position. Well done, Maxime. Let's see all that emotion happening right there.
There we go.
His girlfriend right there with the camera, giving the kiss and now leaving some space for all the cameras to...
He's so stoked. First time for Maxime. Finally, he's been able to...
Man, what a hit. He did a double half cam mob, a perfect mob 7, a heart attack 7, and then blind shot 7. Well done for the Swiss rider. They're super happy. I guess there's going to be cheese everywhere. Swiss celebration today.
It's going to be a party. That's one thing for sure.
Bring the fondue. Come on, guys.
So let's just enjoy this moment with Maxime. What a performance there from him to have that heart attack 7 when he needed it as well. Improved on that 6.97. Got the 7.90. Arthur crashed out on his final trick. And here we have our
only
event
a difference of 0.16 between Arthur and Maxime. Really tight till the very last second. What a final. What a show. A performance. As well. Insane. They're really happy. Well done.
That's what it's all about. That is what it's all about. Gonna stay with him. Such a good moment there for Maxime. You can see there the Swiss fans as well following. And he's got that event win he was so looking for.
That's Noah there, lifting him up undercover.
Beach absolutely stacked with competitors. So good. We continue to follow here with Max.
Two Red Bull riders on this final.
Ah, 2 winners, huh?
And the other winner, the women's division, another Red Bull rider. They spotting good their riders. They're doing great.
They're doing something right. They're doing it right, aren't they? So, Ramiro, I mean, let's review this unbelievable competition that we've seen from start to finish. I mean, saw some NBDs. I mean, David Ribeiro just coming up short. Didn't see him in the final.
That was
Bruno,
a pity.
yeah,
We really wanted to keep him there. We had 2-10 so far in the competition, a perfect mouth 7 from Maxime Cheblos and a back 7 rewind from David Ribeiro. Then we have some really high scoring tricks, like the front blind move 5 from Arthur and from Coco Luto. Also some very high combos on previous round from Finn Flugel. It's been an amazing competition. Bal been able to pull some crazy tricks before, but it's been hard with the pressure of the final. Still, I think he's going to be very happy
He'd be
to
super
be
happy.
there.
Super happy with his results to make the final here. Riding really, really well at the moment. 2 good results for Val. And we continue to stay here with Maxime. What a moment for him.
Look at that. Only the motion of a final like this will leave Cauipe empty. You will always see it full of people when no competition is being held, but not right now. The emotions are way too high. Everybody wants to celebrate.
Man, I tell you what's super interesting now. Arthur's got 1 event win and 2nd place here. Maxime's got 2nd place in Dunkirk and an event win here. So they're going into the last event in Qatar neck and neck for the World Championship. Obviously, still open for the other riders as well. Finn getting a 4th place finish here is going to be good for his points, but
And
wow.
maybe Kimo still has a bit of a chance, but
Yep.
they need to be really bad for Arthur and Maxime to not overtake Kimo. But crazy.
Yeah, coming
great
down to that
performance.
last event. Obviously, Bruno now with 2 event
And
wins.
Coco Luto as well, yeah.
Damn, this is going to be one crazy finish to the end of the year. There he is, Maxime. Looks a little bit choked up.
Yeah, he's run out of words, I think. He's been looking for this for a long time. A lot of good results, but never been able to take the title. And this may be the year. It's all about what happens in Qatar now.
So good. We'll stay with Maxime.
Yeah, we stay there. We want to see that smile, that celebration.
So while Maxime soaks it all up, we're going to throw it to these heat highlights of what happens during that final. And it's that time now where, unfortunately, it's time to come to the goodbye, the end of the chapter here in Cauipe. First of all, what an amazing event. Thanks to all of you tuning in from around the world of what will go down as an amazing event this year for 2024. I've had the absolute pleasure of being joined by Ramiro here, and I know everyone's loved having you in the booth at home with your technical knowledge and running through trick by trick, grabs here, there, everywhere. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I hope you've enjoyed it.
Thank you very much, Liam. It's been a pleasure. I really enjoyed it, and thanks all the love and support from everybody on the comments. It's been great being here and seeing all this great action firsthand and being able to just put some insights and some love of the sport right here for you guys to perceive and have a bit of this feeling, being from your house, from whenever you're looking into the screen and know what's actually happening around.
It's been epic, so big kudos to that. But for now, it's time to say goodbye. We'll be back with Freestyle in I think over 2 weeks' time, 2.5 weeks' time.
So soon.
In Qatar. So they'll be leaving the Brazilian coconuts and acai for the land over in Doha, Qatar. For now, big thanks. Stay tuned, and we can't wait to provide you more.
just missed my flight. Didn't do it on purpose. Yeah, yeah, don't worry. I'll keep it safe. Okay, bye.
Next stop, Hamid International Airport.
This is a dream come true.